Oh god, where have I disappeared to? I don't know why VC Face was open and it closed again. Hello everyone! Apologies, give me a second, I'm gonna fix myself. I'm a mess today. I'm a mess most days, but I'm a mess today. Hold on. I'll fix this. I will fix this. How's everyone keeping though? Happy stream. Happy Wednesday. Let me fix real quick. I had it open. I'm a little bit late today because I was trying to eat food before stream and I had everything like open and set up and ready to go so that I could just hop on after I had food. And apparently it closed. Apparently it closed for no reason. Hello? Can I have my tracking? I will unhide myself now when I get tracking going. Tracking! Also Dante, welcome to stream. Ah, here we are. Hello! I am here. Welcome to stream. I don't know what happened. VC Face closed in the time of me leaving my computer to eat and come back again. We're here, we're working. I hope you're doing well today, Dante. Still on the Muppets goodness, I see. We love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna go join our chat with Owlie so that we can get started because we're gonna be brewing some teas today. Hello!
Hello!
What's up?
Not much, you?
I'm full of food. I got tea in front of me. It's a good day.
That is always a good time. Full of food and full of tea is the best way to be.
It's the only way to be. Yeah, I don't know. Where'd the week go?
I know, right? Like, it's almost a week since my fiance moved in with me. Which, by the way, my fiance moved in with me.
Woo! How's it going so far?
Pretty heckin' good. I'm currently snuggled up to her while she plays Dreamlight Valley. And
cute.
And she has almost caught up to me in Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is impressive as heck.
Aw, that is very impressive considering she just started.
I know, right? She has got her grind on.
I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for it to come out to be free to give it a go. So it might be waiting a while, but also it looks good from the little bits and pieces I've seen of people playing it online.
Yeah, I'm a little sad that they finally put in actual money microtransactions. Because originally the microtransactions were all earned in-game stuff. And that was great. I highly appreciated that. But they've unfortunately made it not necessarily pay to play or pay to win, but you unlock a lot more cosmetics, a lot of premium cosmetics now. With
you get all the nice stuff for the Mooney. I mean, that's probably it was gonna happen inevitably because they're making it free to play once it's out of its testing stages or early access stages. So it was going to happen, but it's happening sooner than people probably thought it would happen.
Yeah, heckin' capitalism, man.
Ah, 'tis the way of most games. The microtransactions and everything now are having to buy, like, Sims, multiple packs of shit. It's the way it goes, unfortunately. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened over the past few days. It's kind of just been a blur.
Yeah, time really flew this past week.
Dante wants to play the Disney game? Yeah, me too.
In the air, or if just we've had really
caffeine cheers.
But like, time skipped for a minute there. What the heck?
Yeah, it's officially March today, which means it's like officially spring, I guess.
It's officially my birth month.
Oh, happy birth month! You gonna be doing anything nice for the birthday?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out what I'm doing or not doing for my birthday. It's weird. I've got all my test results back and I'm officially no longer allergic to eggs, which means that I can
Nice.
theoretically do something cool for my birthday.
Cakey. Cakey with eggs. Also just like all the tasty egg treats.
I know, right? But also it means that I can have, like, creme brulee again. Because the last time I had creme brulee, I was 13, and I got so sick because egg allergy.
Yeah.
I hadn't grown out of it yet, and it was like, I died, but it was so worth it.
Yeah, egg allergy is the really tough one because it's in a lot of foods.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's so many foods. One of our friends recently found out that she's allergic to tomatoes.
Oh god, tomatoes are in everything.
Yeah, so she's like, I can't have my favorite food ever, which is pasta. And she used to love having like the mascarpone tomato sauce pasta dishes, and she was like, that's why I felt so sick after eating so many foods.
I mean, if she is not allergic to eggs, she can have Alfredo sauce.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like you could do carbonara sauce, you could do Alfredo sauce. You don't have to have the tomatoes, but also it's I know when there's so many tomato base. Like she's like, there's tomato sauces and so many other sauces. Like it's a base, so many other sauces. I'm like, don't know what to do anymore. I'm like, it's gonna be a learning curve, especially with like she's like a big budgeter and like would always do like meal preps, and like lasagna was like a big meal prep dinners because you can freeze it, you can hold on to it for like a month. So she probably has to like rethink all the cooking.
If you want, I can get my aunt's recipe.
CV Mage, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Because the way she does it is not just regular Alfredo. She makes the sauce extra creamy by basically pre-cooking eggplant and blending it into like a smooth paste, and mixing it with the Alfredo sauce, so the Alfredo sauce stays extra moist and extra creamy and doesn't like become gooey and weird.
That's a good way of doing it. Yeah, if you could drop me that so I can send it on to her, she'd be delighted with that. Because also just sounds like I'm not a huge a huge aubergine fan, but if it's blended like that, I will definitely eat it. I just don't like the texture of like aubergines. So
that's the next thing I have to get allergy tested for, actually, is because the last time I had that specific lasagna, I got like really sick, and I was confused because there were no eggs in it.
Ooh.
And if I'm allergic to eggplant, I'm gonna scream.
Oh no. That's the worst. It's trying to figure out food allergies. I know they have like specific testing. Like, was it expensive for you to get your testing done for this, or did they have a decent like price range? Because I know some places here it can be like up to 500 quid for testing. I was like, ooh, how about no?
So I'm super lucky. I'm on this thing called New Jersey Family Care, which is basically like Medicare, and anyone under a certain income bracket, you basically get free health coverage for everything.
Ah, okay, that makes it handy.
Yay, socialized medicine.
Whoa, that's the way it should be.
So it's actually pretty decent. It's not like you get all the shit doctors on it or anything. You actually can get some really good specialists.
Which is very unusual for the US. But like also it's nice to have that option in there, especially when you're like, especially the fact that normally if you do end up going on packages or anything like that, or like have those kind of opportunities offered, you do sometimes end up getting like the worst kind of services offered to you, and it's not exactly what you need. So the fact that you're able to go through that method and be able to get it for cheap is the best way to go. Oh, now my chat says that if you've got a tomato allergy, there's also a possibility of having a latex or banana allergy linked as well. Ooh.
Oh, really? I thought it was nightshade family, not latex family, but it might be both. It might be overlap. But I know that tomatoes, if you're allergic to them, you might be allergic to other nightshades as well, like potatoes and things. So
I think if she found out she was allergic to potatoes, she'd probably fucking riot. An Irish person being allergic to potatoes is blasphemy.
Right. But yeah, so one of the ways that I found out I was allergic to eggs as a kid was cutting out foods and finding which ones set off my allergy.
Yeah.
And apparently, well, I know I don't have it, but I know that if you get random allergies popping up, you might have MCAS, which my cousin actually has. Not my blood-related cousin, my by marriage cousin, but
Yeah.
he's a tiny small babu right now. Well,
Oh,
he's like probably 7 at this point, but
still
that's
young.
still babu.
Still
Uh,
young. Too young to be having food allergies and not being able to eat tasty foods.
and he can get anaphylactic reactions to the most random stuff. It's the worst. It's really bad. He
Yes,
has
but
it like super bad.
especially if you can't pinpoint the causes. Is it just like it's a rotating
Yeah,
thing that sets it off?
your body basically just randomly selects items and says, "I'm allergic to this now," and it's the
Damn.
worst.
Yeah, that sounds horrible, especially with the price of like the EpiPens in the US as well. And like when you've got a condition like that, you have to have some sort of EpiPen if you're constantly changing allergies like that.
Yeah, it sucks. And I also have a friend who is allergic to like not like celiac, but allergic to wheat and wheat byproducts. And
Yes.
that's another one it's in everything. Like just flour as thickener or wheat germ and things is just hidden in everything.
Yeah, it's not as bad in a lot of European products because we've got like different food regulations. But my mom actually has a wheat allergy like that, and she found out like a couple of years ago. She used to thought she was celiac, and so she would be eating like a lot of the celiac foods and still wouldn't feel any better. But it turns out it's the wheat itself that she can't have. So it's like she's still eating a lot of wheat products, but like she will feel kind of sick or like really bloated after eating wheat stuff. So she's like trying to limit the amount of exposure she gets to it. But yeah, there's so many food products you don't realize are like either made in like factories that also have wheat products, and so there's like cross contamination in the factories they make them in, or they just supplement wheat based products in to fill out the ingredients and stuff. So because I know in the UK with Cadbury's chocolates, they make the chocolate in the same factory. They make their cakes, so she can't eat Cadbury's chocolate anymore without feeling sick.
Oh no, that's the worst.
So I remember there was a while where she was like, oh, I have to find a new chocolate to eat. I don't know what to look for that isn't like made in the same factories. So it was a while for her finding a chocolate that fit her properly.
Yeah. Also, apparently, banana and tomato, when one of my viewers had a banana and tomato allergy, they just slapped a latex band on their arm. So that's cool.
Okay.
Good to know. But also, I can't remember whether it's passion fruit or dragon fruit, and also kiwis, as well as bananas, avocados, latex, and apparently tomatoes. If you have one allergy to one of them, you might have allergy to a bunch of them. So like my mom is allergic to bananas, and she has a reaction to avocados and has to be careful with, I forget whether it's dragon fruit or passion fruit, one of those two.
See, you don't think about those fruits being linked at all, and until you kind of learn those kind of things, and you're like, oh, now I gotta be conscious about what it's probably whatever acid it releases when digesting. Is that? Yeah.
It's also because they're like in the same like overarching family.
Yeah.
Like
unless you're like
realize how many plants are just related to each other.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you're not like thinking about it, or if you don't study biology, you probably don't know that they're in the same like groupings. So like I didn't know that some of those were in the same families of plants. So that's good to know. Ink Between's hi. Ink Between says that my friend has POTS and she can't do gluten or wheat now, and it's sad. On the bright side, she encouraged to eat more chippies for the salt content. Oh, it's always so disappointing, especially if you're like a big bread or pasta person. And you
like
find out
my diet.
Yeah, and you find out you can't have it, and you're just like, well, I guess I'll die.
Yep, guess I'll die then. Can't have half my diet anymore. Oh no.
Yeah, because like pasta for me is like one of my safe foods that like if I'm having a bad day and I don't want to cook anything, I just slap on pasta and have like butter pasta. that's all I'll eat. If I couldn't eat pasta, I'd be a very sad person, I think.
Fiance Robin is going through that a little bit right now because she has a bunch of stomach issues that are going on that are probably hemorrhoids, and she cannot have any fats, which are like
it's
the best
so much food as well.
So much food, and she can't have anything spicy, and she is a huge fan of spicy foods. That is like her entire diet is spicy foods. And she can't have acid anymore, which means that she can't have tomatoes, she can't have lemonade, she can't even have fruit juice.
Yeah, lots of fruits can't be had with citric acid, unfortunately.
This is her entire diet. She lives off of lemonade, apple juice, and pasta with tomato sauce and spices.
It's like, what am I supposed to eat here?
What do I eat anymore?
That's why I think when people like get diagnosed with like specific things that have allergies, or like if you start to have a condition that affects your digestion, I think they should like automatically refer you to a nutritionist to try and like help you figure out what you're able to eat to get over your illnesses. And it never happens. They don't fucking ever want to recommend you to go see a nutritionist when stuff like that happens. It's so bad because it's so hard to figure out what you're allowed and not allowed to eat. I'm like coming up with actual meal plans.
Honestly, thankfully, because of our insurance, nutritionists are covered. You just need a referral from your GP. So one of the things that once NJ Family Care comes into effect for Robin, I'm gonna be like, hey, go get a referral to a nutritionist, and they'll help you build a diet. Because her current motto is, it's easy, I'll just replace eating with starvation. And I'm like, no, bad newspaper maps. No, not allowed.
That's one way to do it, but that's also a way to lead to sadness and possibly furthering the illness. Oh boy. Hopefully it comes through soon so she can actually go see somebody. It could also be Cushing's, to be told.
I'm allergic to celery, and while it's not a huge allergy, they use celery as a spice because it makes their mouth feel like spicy food. And
I hate celery so much.
I also, the only time I like celery is there is celery seed and Old Bay seasoning, and you can't really taste it. It just tastes a little salty, and that's nice.
Okay,
it's blended with like paprika and a bunch of other spices.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the only way I'll have anything celery is in Old Bay.
I literally was talking about it with one of my viewers on stream last week, how I was trying to be bribed with the fish crackers, what are they called?
Oyster crackers? Oh, goldfish?
Goldfish, thank you. We don't have them over here. I just know that they import them. We can get them, like, they will put them in, like, the American specialty sections that they import, but the flavoring on them have celery is, like, one of the, like, third ingredients, and so it starts off tasting cheese, and then the entire aftertaste for me is just celery, so I can't eat them. They just, they're like, nope, it just tastes like celery to me. As much as I would love them, and I like crackers, I can't eat them.
So never get the original flavor, because the original flavor is not even cheesy, it's just all the spices.
Yeah.
But the second one is get some of like the flavor blasted pizza ones, because those don't have it.
Yeah, but see, they don't actually sell them over here because they are an American company, I think. So they import them into, like, there's a few shops we have here that have, like, an American section where they have, like, American cereals and sauces and sweets and stuff that you can get. And they have the goldfish in that section. And I know my stepdad at one point bought them just to see what they're like and then refused to eat them afterwards because he's a French man and it was like, this is garbage. And they were, of course, the original flavor because apparently that's the only one you can get in stores here. And I do know, and I have seen people say that the pizza crust ones are actually really nice, and I've heard people say that they're good. And I think when I was in Canada, I might have tried the pizza crust ones. But like, yeah, if you want to get them over here, you have to import them, or you have to just buy the original flavor, and they're not nice.
So what you need to do now is you need to write down all the American exclusive snacks that you can't get that you want to try, and send me that list, and we'll do a swapsy.
Yeah, that's it. I will send you whatever to be fair, most of the stuff that we get here is like also the same stuff you get in the UK, so we can do swapsies over there between some Irish specialty and American specialty stuff. It's always the way. Oh, actually, there was a question that Dante wanted to know that I didn't get to ask earlier to views. He wants to know, is it pronounced Jersey like the shirt, or Jorsey for New Jersey? Because he's heard it pronounced both ways. I think it depends on what part you're from, right?
It depends on which part you're from. If you're in South Jersey, it's Joysey. But if it's
Joysey,
or like North Jersey, like the extreme ends of Jersey, it's Joysey.
Yeah.
But if you're in Central Jersey, it's just New Jersey.
Yeah, this is fair. It's like with most places you go to, different accents make words sound funny. It's always the case. It's like if you go to any county in Ireland, everyone has a different accent and pronounces different words differently. TH words for a lot of people in Ireland, like that, those, these, them. It's not a TH, it's a D. It's them. So
honestly, that's the thing in New Jersey.
Yeah, it could be that. Honestly, could come from like the amount of immigrants that have gone over there between the Italians and the Irish that have immigrated over that way as well. But yeah, it's
they also have like 3 different pronunciations of water.
Water.
There's wada, there's water, and there's water.
Yeah, to be fair, there's a few words like if you go the north, it's not. I don't even know if I can actually copy this. It's not a mirror, it's a myrrh. so sometimes people go up the north that have not used to Northern Irish accents are like, what word are you trying to say for some of the words? So yeah, I think every country and like different like state of different part of countries you have has those like few words that sound very differently compared to what you're used to hearing them being said as.
We're having a debate now on pork roll versus Taylor ham in chat, because I have New Jersey viewers, and there's this North Jersey, Southern Jersey split, and Central Jersey follows the exact package specifications, which are Taylor ham, the brand, pork roll. Taylor ham pork roll. We just say all of it. But in North Jersey versus South Jersey, you'll get Taylor ham or pork roll, and neither the twain shall meet.
That's makes things very confusing. In between says it's harder with one partner, so when it gets to 2, now you need to be extra careful for cross-contamination. I can imagine it's very difficult.
Get frozen for you.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, as Ink Between says, shipping across the pond is hard. I can't seem to throw my maple bottles to Hull very easily. I just gotta yeet it far enough that I can get it across the entire ocean. Oh my god. Shipping has been a pain recently because half the stuff, if I ever want to get it, I have to get from the US, and oh boy, is taxes a pain in the ass over here. Oh, custom taxes suck ass. Every time I buy things, I'm just like, need to double whatever amount goes into my cart for shipping and custom taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, like, something that if I lived in the country would cost me $50 would cost me $100 to get over here. It's so bad. I think, what did I buy? I bought Tea Turtle order recently because they had a 50% off everything. We've bought from Tea Turtle before, and I think they used to have a UK store or like a UK dispatcher, and they must have gotten rid of it because of Brexit. So the only site I could find was the American one, so I had to pay for American shipping, which is like already at a minimum like $15 to get shipped to Ireland for small items. So and then it was another like $15 I expected tax to go on top of it. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much more expensive than the shirt that I'm trying to buy because it's half off. It's always the case. It's hard. It's hard to find things. That's why I'm like, every time we do buy Adagio teas, we buy from the US because they apparently don't have the fandom teas in the UK/Europe distributors anymore. I don't know why they stopped doing it. I don't know if it's a copyright law issue or what, but you can't do it on the site. I checked a while ago. I think I checked at Christmas time, so I was like, I'm gonna buy some teas and try to see what the European distributor is like. And they don't have, like, they have, I think, 4 of the fandoms on there, and if you go to like your account and try and blend your own tea, the option doesn't exist anymore. So you can only do that on the American one. The American one has more options of tea flavors anyway, so it's fine, but I always buy like a bunch of things and just make the tax worth it when it comes in.
Yeah.
It's like Canada. If you're in central Canada, we don't really have an accent from Newfoundland. That's it. The accents in Newfoundland were surprisingly very similar to Irish. I was like, oh, that's feels like home. I feel the custom tax pain. Yeah, custom taxes suck so bad. Difference in pronunciation is the same thing here. Example, poutine in places called poutine, and then it's poutine. Exactly the difference. Yes, I have lists of things. I have a little PowerPoint ready so we can do some blending. I sat down and there was a few people I struggled with coming up with ideas for, so we can compare and contrast and see what we came up with. Okay, let's go to our little tea blending section.
Who are you starting with?
I have Emily first up in our little tea blending section, so I need to like double check what I wrote for Emily. I was thinking like obviously something inspired by spirituality, something that a crystal lover would enjoy, since she is like the spiritual crystal lady. So I think I was going down a like ginger, turmeric, green tea kind of area.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking too, hilariously enough. I was thinking maybe some lavender in there, or rose hips or something.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe in the add-ons we can do lavender, rose hips, and I guess turmeric, because no, there's a turmeric bliss. I can use turmeric bliss.
Yeah, there's turmeric bliss. So the ones that I ended up settling on was a green rooibos, turmeric bliss, and then the ginger flavoring, and then whatever sort of things to go with it. But I had like a giant list of like, what are some teas that are associated with like spirituality. I've got like chamomile, I've got like thyme flavoring, rose hips was on there as well, hibiscus, and then I just kind of settled on the like turmeric ginger being like the two main ones when I was like thinking about it. He says the reason Newfoundland accents are really close to that of Irish is because of a lot of the Irish settlers ended up in Newfoundland. Yes, I learned this when I was actually going on my way over there. It was really interesting to know, and so they kind of ended up keeping a lot of the Irish accents when they stayed there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 40 on turmeric bliss.
Okay. Also, I hope the captions for both me and Owlie are showing up now. I fixed
Mist
it.
Green, which is bright tangy apples, which is Junimo reminiscent, and rose hips.
Yeah, that would also be very nice and refreshing. I know I had that for someone else's as well as like one of the teas I was looking at. I can't remember who it was, but it's a good mix.
And ginseng green. I'm thinking turmeric bliss, autumn mist green at like 20%, and ginseng green at 40%.
Cool. Sounds like a good plan.
I've got ginger root.
Ginger root in there. How many accents are you able to add? Because whenever I go onto it, maybe it's just because I wasn't logged. Yeah, because whenever I go onto it and I can only add the one accent, and I think it might just be because I wasn't logged in while I was looking. So got lots of options.
It's partially a logged in thing and partially a
You've been using it for so long and have so much
based on how much you make.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I have ginger, I have lavender, and should I do cranberry? Because I know cranberry is very much a like health benefits everybody.
It's good for pooping.
It is. It sure is. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, cranberry would be a good one to go in there.
Alright, cool. So we've got 40 on turmeric, 20 on autumn mist green, 40 on ginseng green, ginger root, lavender flower, and cranberry for Emily.
Yeah, sounds good. And then I'm gonna label the flavor profile spiritual tea.
Spiritual tea as the flavor profile. I love that.
Sweet, that is Emily done then. Are you going to be picking charities to go along with each of these as well this time?
I am.
I don't actually know what the lists are on Adagio. I gotta like check in on that.
Oh god, there's so many, and you can always add your own, so...
Yeah, exactly. My body is like the cafe from the show right now, all jitters. You had a lot of caffeine, Dante. You're having a lot of it. Speaking of caffeine, I'm actually gonna pour... I actually have the Junimo tea on me now. I'm gonna have some sips of. I haven't poured it out yet. Been brewing. I have little Dante Vito on my lap as well, so I gotta be careful. Why are you spilling? Spill on the laptop, don't spill on the laptop, don't spill on the laptop. It's just on my desk, it's... Like, my teapot was spilly.
I put the description as a spiritual superfood blend for higher self-enlightenment. Just try to put as many fucking buzzwords in there as I can.
Beautiful. That's perfect.
Try to make a sentence out of buzzwords.
Holy heck, Dante in my chat's on 4 extra large coffees worth of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Holy heck.
Alright, so I have a whole bunch of charities here. Let's see what I can look at.
Something... I'm trying to think. Spiritual-based charities that, like, aren't, like, not real charities. It always seem to be, like, fake charities come up and you're just like, no, please. That's not where I want to put my money. I was gonna be careful about where you're putting your money towards.
I could always do something simple like the Nature Conservancy.
Ooh, that's actually, yeah, that's a good one to go for as well. It makes sense. J-Money! Welcome to the stream! We just blended this wonderful spiritual tea for Emily at the moment. And I know you seem to love Emily, so this is going to be one for you, J-Money. She sure knows how to sew, Opal-chan. I sure do know how to sew. I'll be doing, not some sewing, but I'll be doing some crocheting on the weekend stream.
I'm just going through and looking to see what else I can find, because there's a whole bunch of options, and I really want to find something that fits, you know?
There's much choice, and there's almost too much choice.
I also have to go back and check what I put for Leo, because I just realized that they have the World Parrot Trust. And if I did not put World Parrot Trust, I'm going to be very upset.
Can you go back and switch them, no, after they've been put up?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well then it's time to switch if if it has not been done. Oh my goodness. I like Emily the same way I love a dog who's a little shit that chews on everything. This is fair. I feel like a lot of people feel like that about many Stardew characters.
Oh, okay, cool. So Sharing Hope Foundation is a sewing-based handcrafting care packages organization for those in need.
Aww.
And for those like for people in need, for anyone who's hospitalized with high-risk pregnancies, for other bedridden patients, for people who just need help and or something to do.
That's nice. I was opening up your stream so I can have a see what you were looking at for charities, and it looks like it's a nice little charity.
And since Emily is the sewing lady,
she does like to sew. She's the big sewer.
How you learn to sew. I figure that's a pretty good one.
Looking nice. Alright, well that's one tea done.
I'm gonna support that charity.
Yeah. I do like that they have like a big emphasis on their like charity section now. I also noticed that they recently added like honey stuff.
Oh, I know what I did. I put Orphan's Hope for Leo.
That also makes sense.
Yeah, as much as I love the idea of the Parrot Trust, Orphan's Hope.
Orphan's Hope is a good fit.
Feels better, yeah.
Okay, so next on my list, I got Haley. We're going through a lot of the characters that we haven't gone through yet for most of this, so Haley's the next one up on my list. Haley was one of those ones where I was like, not entirely sure what exactly I wanted to do. And
yeah,
I think I came up with like I came up with like something light and summery is kind of what I ended up coming up with. So I had Summer Rose, Peach Serenity, and then Berry Blast as like my three main teas that I was thinking of. I think the Peach and the Rose was like good ones, but I wasn't sure about a third one.
I could see Peach, Rose, and Vanilla Green.
Yeah, that would actually be a good one as well. Keep it nice and light. I'm gonna edit while we do this. I stuck up not beloved. I think the more you get to know her.
Summer Rose.
Ooh, nice.
You saved me. Why?
Monkey. I'm gonna go 30-30 on Vanilla Green and Summer Rose, and 40 on the Peach.
Okay. Nice choice. These are all so far teas that I would actually like try and drink, so.
I think I'm gonna do Lemon Verbena, Lemon Balm, and Rose Petals, just to give it an extra kick of rose and brightness.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's pretty... Not because my idea wasn't necessarily summery, but it was definitely like elegant, high refined, like
yeah, that's kind of what I
white green blend.
That's what I was like thinking of initially. It was like something like rich and elegant, yeah. And then I kind of thought about Haley and like she's very summer profile in my brain, so I kind of went down a route of like, ooh, Summer Rose seems to fit her. What else can I like incorporate to that like light summery vibe? So we went with White Peach.
Honestly, vanilla, peach, and rose together is not only a fantastic combo, but it is absolutely something a rich girl on summer vacation would buy, because that is spot on.
Yep. So I'm happy with how that one turned out for sure. And flavor profile, summer elegance, I guess, is a good one.
Yeah.
We have some Stardews. I like Stardews. Have some Stardew music while we do Stardew teas. Is our subscriber board broken? Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. I was like wondering why it wasn't running. Does anyone in chat have like a favorite flavor of tea that they've ever tried? I think mine is still very like simple jasmine tea is my favorite. But I've had a lot of teas over the past while that I'm like, no, I just gotta there's so many teas to choose from. Ah, Dante's also a jasmine lover. We love to see that. is this because of Uncle Iroh? Mine's not because of Uncle Iroh, mine's actually because I had, surprisingly, my first time trying jasmine tea was a David's Tea, which is the Canadian tea company, and I really liked it, so I very much enjoy jasmine teas after trying their specific jasmine tree, but yes. Dante says, I thought buying a full Starbucks would be a rich girl on summer vacation would do. This is what I feel like teas are like for the rich girls on summer vacation with stomach issues, you know?
What charity do we even do for Haley? Like,
oh,
what the hell?
That's a good question. I actually don't know. Haley likes photography, so if we do something that like works around providing photography for communities, or like incorporates like community photography for people who are in lower income areas or something like that. Originally, yes, but since trying it, I'm obsessed. Yes, we need more. We need more jasmine tea lovers out there. It's just a good like all-round flavor. It's good to blend with other tea flavors, and it's also just tasty on its own. It's very light, but still has like that nice sweetness from the jasmine in it. I love a good jasmine green tea, so especially with boba. I love a good jasmine boba.
But I feel like there's got to be a photography specific charity too.
Let me see, photography charities. Getting a lot of photo voice ethical photography for social change. You guys do. Photo Voice is
for Kids Foundation.
That's also a good one. I found Photo Voice is a registered charity that promotes ethical use of photography for positive social changes. I think it is a UK-based charity.
Nice.
I don't know. You can add your own, but that's also one of the ones. It does a lot of, I think, like storytelling-based projects about social inequalities and income inequalities across the world.
There's also Pictures of Hope, which is letting kids, like homeless kids, write down their hopes and dreams and then working to make them come true and making them come to fruition on film and capture them on film.
I'll go with that one. That sounds like a really interesting project. And it instills a lot of hope for youth who are homeless.
Yeah, it seems like a really good one.
Jasmine with ginseng is great, and great for you. This is true. A good bit of ginseng also gives you a bit of energy as well. There will be one of the teas today that I'm going to suggest trying to get a jasmine flavor in there for sure. I'm like back and forth between Google and watching your stream to see what you come up with.
There we go. Pictures of Hope.
Awesome.
That's a nice one. Alright, who's next?
Next is Alex. Another one that I was like, I don't know what to do. So if you've got...
I feel like Alex is like a coffee guy, so trying to make some...
Yeah, oh no, I do remember what I did. So, Alex, one of his like love items is a complete breakfast, right? So it's like, why not make a breakfast tea for Alex? So I think I
Honestly, that falls into the same concept.
Yeah, like, it's the caffeine. Something high caffeine. I do think Alex would be, like, definitely a coffee guy instead of a tea guy, but I was like, breakfast tea. He likes breakfast, give him a breakfast tea.
Alright, so let's build him a really strong tea that'll kick you in the pants.
Yeah, I think obviously if it's a tea, I went Irish breakfast tea because, of course, I did. And then the other flavor profile, I was like grapefruit. Because grapefruit seems to be a breakfast fruit to me. Those are my two main flavor profiles that I was thinking of.
I kind of dig that.
Yeah.
I could do Mambo, Irish breakfast, and black grapefruit.
Hell yeah.
Just like a 30% on, or 20% maybe on the grapefruit, and 40-40 on Mambo Irish.
Hell yeah.
And then I kind of want to make it like a little like strong. I want to do something to make it like maybe some cocoa nibs.
Hell
maybe
yeah.
some cloves. Maybe
something energy inducing.
Maybe some orange peels.
Yes, get that citrus in there.
Yeah, make it like a spicy, slightly fruity, citrus wake-up drink.
So orange peels, cocoa nibs, what was the other one?
So I'm torn now because someone in chat suggested anise, and I could do anise seed or I could do cloves. What do you think? Or I could do cardamom seeds and split the difference.
Cardamom seeds might be a good one.
Yeah, let's do cardamom seeds.
A little bit of spice. J Money in my chat says Alex drinks exclusively protein shakes. Let's be real.
Honestly though,
it's true. But if he was to drink a tea, this would be the tea.
This would absolutely be the tea. I'm not making a protein drink tea. I'm sorry. I don't have spoons.
I don't know how you would do that. There was like an idea I had for Harvey's tea, which we'll get to, that I struggled to find the tea I wanted. There was like a few ones where I was like, I have ideas, but also I don't think there's tea flavors that are available upon my luck of brewing that would work for it.
For Harvey, I'm probably just gonna do an all greens profile, like all greens and herbals.
Okay.
And nothing sweet, nothing fruity, just all greens and herbals, and as not sweet as humanly possible, because goddamn Harvey's a mess.
So for me, this was one of the ones that I was like, I have an idea, but they don't actually have the tea flavor. So when you bring Harvey to the movies, apparently he likes picking up jasmine tea from the confession stand. So I was like, why don't we do like a jasmine tea based tea? And the only jasmine tea that was available for me was the Roy Boy one, I think. Or was it? Where is it? Where's my list? Where's Harvey? Yeah, the Rooibos jasmine is the only one that's available, which would also work, and it's earthier. So
I was gonna say, let's be real, he would totally get that though.
So that was my only thing. I was like, he liked the jasmine tea, make a jasmine tea. Whatever else come up, I was like, something healthy. We know for a fact that Alex would definitely go for some sort of sports-orientated charity.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those. I'm gonna see what I can find.
J-Money says I saw a TikTok that compared What? J-Money in my chat says I saw a TikTok that compared Harvey to Pedro Pascal, and I don't know how to feel about it. It's not. No, Pedro Pascal is the internet's dad. Pedro Pascal is a sweetheart. We cannot compare Pedro Pascal to Harvey. It's not allowed. I will not stand for this.
Yeah, no, Harvey is way too much of a mess for that. Sorry.
I just can't stand. One of my friends has like been fully down the like Pedro Pascal simp video route of like almost all of her videos that come up for her on Instagram and TikTok are just like Pedro Pascal interviews or edits of Pedro Pascal. And she keeps sending me stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, this checks out for you.
Oh no.
He's a sweetheart. I keep seeing just lots of very nice interviews that he's been in where he just seems really nice.
Honestly, I haven't seen much of him so far, but I will absolutely take your word on that because I've just been off of social media for like a while.
This is fair. This is fair. My TikTok just keeps feeding me Pedro Pascal, especially since I've been watching the Last of Us series, and it's gotten so popular amongst everyone that I'm just like, I'm happy for this. I liked Pedro Pascal anyway. So he's everyone's space sister, as Oscar Isaac likes to say. Speaking of Pedro Pascal, the new Mando came out today that I have to watch tomorrow. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I hope it's gonna be good. Pedro Pascal is everybody's space sister. Pedro Pascal is the actor who plays the Mandalorian. He's the Joel in The Last of Us. He was in that really funny movie with the new Nick Cage movie, the Nick Cage autobiography movie. Nick Cage playing Nick Cage movie. He was in what's the whip, where he plays the whip guy in the movie.
The description as a sporty morning blend to take instead of your usual coffee, perfectly paired with a full breakfast.
Nice. Perfect.
What are some good sports charities? I don't.
I know nothing about sports. I think the two of us are the wrong people to be picking a good sports charity.
Yeah, I am.
Who knows sports? I do not. I don't know sports anymore.
Ooh, okay. Every Kid's Sports. Our mission is to help kids from income-restricted families participate in youth sports.
Hell yeah. Everyone needs... I think everyone needs that. Especially after the pandemic. I know in Ireland, a lot of the schools only do our two Irish sports, which is Gaelic football and hurling/camogie, depending on what your sex is. And so they're like the only two that are funded by school activities. Everything else you have to do outside of school if you want to do them. And a lot of the schools after the pandemic have like stopped. Like teachers are overwhelmed with the amount of work that they have to do, so they don't have time to do like after school activities. And so a lot of the kids like don't have anything to do in terms of like activities. So if there's programs that help fund that for kids in local communities, that's always good.
Yeah, it looks like a good one. It looks like basically what happens is this lets kids have some kind of after-school activity because those are expensive. Like, even without, like, especially in America where teachers don't pay for, like, the kids, like, sports equipment or anything, you have to buy your own sports equipment. Like, trying to get into any kind of sport as a kid is absolutely expensive.
It's hard, and like I know some sports like don't require an awful lot of equipment, but like if you're in a lower income family, like it's hard to provide. And I know for us, like a lot of like the tennis clubs are all private, so you have to pay like a private yearly subscription to join them. Same with like swimming pools and stuff over here. So because we were literally, there's like a tennis club in the park that's down the road from us, and I was like, oh, I'd love to be able to join, but I'm too broke and I can't afford to pay to go do tennis.
Yeah, like we're lucky that we have a bunch of YMCAs by me, but not all of them have every sport access. Like the one closest to me has a pool but doesn't have like tennis courts.
Yeah, I got very lucky. I found a group that do roller skating in Dublin, and they actually use one of the YMCAs to do indoor sessions like once a week. So I was like, yeah, that's very, very lucky to find that.
But yeah, so every Kid's Sports, which lets people lets children actually have after school participation activities, because
Hell yeah.
I mean, what else? What what else are you gonna do? Just sit at home and be sad, which
To
is
be
basically what I
honestly,
did.
I don't know how I did it. I was extremely active. For as like a teenager, I did a lot of sports after school. Back when I was still in school, they had teachers that were willing to put on, like, I did the general football and camogie for when I was like in 12, 13, because I did it in primary school as well. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to take up badminton. So one of the teachers was actually really good about doing badminton after school for like, I don't know, 3 years when I was in my like secondary high school years, and so I did badminton, and then that teacher was like, nope, it's only for the junior cycles. The senior cycles who are focusing on exams aren't allowed to do it after school. And then I had like 2.5 years of badminton, and that was it. And then after that, I was like, I'm just going home and I'm going to play video games.
I mean, look at you now, playing video games on the internet.
Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens. You stay inside, you become an introvert, and then you go on the internet to play video games.
And you become a VTuber.
That's it, yeah. You guys want to be, actually, to be fair, that might be even more encouraging to people to to stay inside and not do sports. Probably the bad message.
Maybe not the best message.
Oh dear. But yeah, I somehow was like extremely active, and then as I got older became very less active. Which probably happens to a lot of people, but also I keep my skating up. I have to do an activity that like holds my interest long enough, and skating is the only one that's done that for me. Every other sport is like, team sports are hard to get into because you tend to have to pay to play them. But if you can do a sport that's like community based and you can do on your own as well, that's always good to get into. Heck, like squash on your wall the back of your house.
I wish stuff like that were more popular here. In America, everything is all team sports, and it's really annoying. Like, even things like figure skating, which are in the Olympics, aren't even...
Oh, figure skating's really so expensive to get into as well.
Yeah, but I mean, yes, but also if you know how to sew, it becomes a lot less expensive.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is fair.
Because, like, the only thing you really need to do is, like, reblade your skates or sharpen your skate blades every so often.
Yeah, because here, coaching for figure skating, because the only place that does it is in Northern Ireland, so you have to obviously go into Northern Ireland's rink to do it. There aren't that many coaches. People who do figure skating and are part of the Irish team tend to probably leave to practice or go other places or find coaches in other countries. And then if you want to do figure skating on inline skates, there's only one place that opened up about 5-6 years ago, and it's in Cork. And everything else, like, I think since the pandemic, roller skating as like a recreational sport got really popular again because of TikTok. And before that, because I've been skating since I'm a kid, before that, I'm pretty sure I was the only person for a number of years who was skating in the country. I got known in my like town where my parents lived, that I used to live with them, as the person who skated. Nobody knew who I was except for the fact that I would skate around the village, basically. And then fortunately TikTok kind of brought it back into the minds of a lot of people, especially because they couldn't go anywhere or do anything, and they started picking up hobbies again. And so now there's actually quite a decent community of people skating here. I'm like, this is great, I can find more people to skate with. One of my friends recently was like, I bought skates, do you want to teach me how to skate? I'm like, yes, here's all the resources, come join me for skates, we'll go out skating.
I'm so frustrated because a lot of places by me don't allow inline skates or roller skates in like skate parks. Like,
what?
Yeah, so it's really frustrating. Most skate parks are for skateboards only, and if you're wearing inline skates or roller skates or try to use a bike, you're gonna get like the cops show up, and that's really upsetting. That's
really annoying, especially like I know a lot of parks, and this is like a worldwide thing, ends up being filled with scooter kids. And no offense to scooter kids, parents need to be there when you have a young kid in a skate park, please. They're going to be fucking dead by the end of the session otherwise. And it's so... I don't skate in skate parks over here because there's only a handful that are decent, and they tend to be filled with young, like 7, 8, 10 to 10-year-old kids on scooters. Unless you go like in the right times for it, and you have like a group that are specifically doing things that will like mitigate the usage of them. Yeah, it's rough. I wouldn't go to a skate park by myself. I'm also really bad at park skating, and I've only tried it like a handful of times when there used to be an indoor one that was close to where I used to live, and then it closed, so I only went like once with a friend who was BMXing, and I was on skates. So that's really annoying that like if you only have to be on a skateboard to be in the skate park, it makes there's other wheels.
I know, right? Like, it's a little frustrating. To be fair,
Tying
we do
Bill's
have,
character,
like, nearby, but that's not the same as like a skate park.
No, it's a different type. Like, I'm more of a roller rink type skater than I would be a skate park skater. I do a lot more like dance style skating, which I think can be a little bit more accessible to people, but especially if you live in areas that do have skate parks that you can go to, and they just don't let you. That must be really frustrating. Dante says that was me. I played soccer and American football more, and then I blew my knees out, and now I'm just a gamer. I think that just happens with age to people. That happened with my boyfriend. My boyfriend used to do rugby, and then he's got like back issues because of his height, and so he had to stop playing rugby because it was doing his back in.
We're talking about various forms of transportation that are also banned in New Jersey. So there's a lot of areas in my area that you cannot skateboard.
Yeah.
So even though like you have right to transportation, you have to just fucking walk through that area.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to skateboard.
Space, welcome to stream. You want to know something great? It's technically illegal to skate in Dublin city centre since the 2000s. They never got rid of this ruling. I looked into this about 6 years ago when I started inlining again, and like really seriously thinking about inlining again, and buying new skates. I was like, oh, what's it like skating around town? Because we have like this one area outside of Temple Bar that used to be the emo gathering area where all the skateboard kids and the emo kids would just gather, and it was right outside of one of the biggest banks in the country because it was smooth, and so the bank was like, fuck those guys, you guys aren't allowed to skate in the entirety of the city centre. And it's the same we have like a Docklands area of the city that used to be nice, like actually walkable Docklands, but now it's become the business hub of Dublin. So it's technically illegal to skate in those areas. People still do it anyway, and if you got permission by like the people who own the buildings near you, you're allowed to skate on the roads, which is what one of the skate groups do for their meetups. But it hasn't been removed from law, and you technically need like a permit to skate in Dublin. So you won't get given out to it for in this day and age, but it was enacted in like the late 90s, early 2000s when rollerblading and skateboarding got really popular, and the old people were like, you guys aren't allowed to skate on my lawn. and we're like, and then they put that in instead. So that's kind of what killed skateboarding and roller skating for a long time in Ireland, was that thing. And then it kind of got picked back up again, and it's very popular again, which I'm happy about. It makes sense. This is fair.
Made a Ouija
How tall is who, Dante?
And things have been happening.
Oh?
Apparently, the first thing that happened upon loading the GIF file was Stream started itself. And and the other day, apparently, while they were co-streaming, their co-streamer's PC crashed, and while they were gone, the usage sat at 666.6 MB.
Oh my god, that's spooky.
So that's cool. But also, apparently there's a Supreme Court ruling in America that says that it can't be banned, but some places apparently still do, and it just hasn't been challenged yet.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because you always encounter those videos of people skating and the cops tell them off, but I don't think they're actually allowed to tell them off for it, or like, you're not allowed to be arrested for it, but they can tell you to leave the premises. Also, is that Turning Tables' stream that you were talking about?
What?
Was that Turning Tables stream that you were talking about?
Yes.
Oh god, yeah. So they came into my chat on the weekend and told me that they were having weird stuff happening, but I didn't know that that they had like the crash and it was like 666%. That's spooky.
V-spoop.
Very spoopy. Oh, my boyfriend. He's only like 6 foot. But he's broad and tall.
For Sam, I just feel like it would be.
So it's just kind of he's got bad back and bad knees, unfortunately.
Like, try to make Monster or Red Bull or Bang, but in frickin' this.
Sam. That's honestly a better idea. I don't remember what flavors I picked. I gotta look. Space, thank you for sippy sips. My wicked shreds don't care about your laws, baby. Exactly. Also, we'll do some stretches as well while I try and search for Sam's thing. Ugh. I remember mine was that one of the gems that he likes is the Tiger's Eye, so it was like Tiger's Eye flavor tea, and work off that. But I like the idea of energy drink much more. Sippy sip of the Junimo tea. But yeah, Space, how are you keeping? I hope you're doing well. I hope things are all good for you. We're just out here making teas.
So far the two that I have are like raspberry green, green rooibos blueberry. I'm trying to think of something to go with that.
I'm gonna open up my page to see what else flavors we got. So green rooibos, blueberry. Was it raspberry green was the other one you had?
Yeah, raspberry green, blueberry rooibos.
I'm gonna open that up for you guys to see.
Citron green?
Yeah, citron green would be good. It gives a little bit of citrus spice.
Oh, cherry green. We could do cherry green.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Alright, just make it like a berry blast energy drink.
Hell yeah. That would also be good, like, as a cold drink as well.
So I'm thinking orange peels and peppercorns.
Peppercorns is good. The pink ones?
Yeah, the pink peppercorns.
And orange peels.
And I'm stuck on the last one. I kind of want to do ginger, but I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Should I just do more cherry? Should I do ginger? Should I do, like, maybe coconut or something? Just throw something random
My coconuts. Let me see.
I mean, I could always do, like, hibiscus. I know hibiscus is something that's in fucking everything.
I love hibiscus, just because it makes everything red.
Right?
It makes everything red.
We can do hibiscus and just make it red because, again, we're trying to replicate, like,
we're trying to make it.
Yeah,
we're trying to make it very red, or like very vibrant. So the hibiscus will add a lot of red color to it.
All right, cool. So I'm thinking 40-40 on raspberry cherry and like 20 on the green rooibos blueberry.
Okay, that's good. That's not 20, that's 200%. I don't want 200%. That'd be too much team. So the cherry is the one that was 20%? Was that it?
Blueberry was 20.
Blueberry.
And it's 40-40 for the other two. Like, I knew I wanted cherry and a lot of it because I wanted it to be, like, obnoxiously berry. And obnoxiously cherry, rather.
It's like having a slushie, but it's tea.
I think I'm just trying to replicate Rockstar, because I lived off Rockstar for a while when I was in my theater phase. Like, before I got into Rockstar, I would just take 40 pixie sticks and drop them into a bottle of water and shake, and just drink that. But then I got into Rockstar and I started drinking that pretty much like every day for weeks, and I'm basically just replicating Rockstar at this point.
My blood is now Rockstar. There we go. That is what we're working with right now. Fit everything in there. Flavor profile, Rockstar. Berry energy. Berry drink. Berry blast energy drink. Just coming up with our own energy drink flavor names now.
I have a tea-based energy drink for those late-night concerts based off Rockstar for the Rockstar.
Hell yeah. That's what we want. What did I do? I zoomed in. That's what I go back to whatever
some kind
it
of
was.
music org for, like, support the music and stuff.
Always. There we go, centered. Why won't you center? That was annoying. Okay, turning tables, hello! Thank you for sips and stretches. I will actually pour some more tea while we're doing this. Naosian says I'm still here just chatting more in Owlie's stream. That is fair, that's okay, it's understandable. I'm switching back and forth myself to have a look at what Owlie is doing on their end when they're doing the charity searches, so I saw you were in there. I know you said it's hard for you based on your system to switch back and forth between streams, so that's okay. Dante says 6 foot would cause knee issues. People always want to be tall. As a 5'10" man, I can say we have our set of issues too. I wish I was 5'6". I just wish to not be made fun of for being short. That's all I want. I don't care that I am short. I just want people not to make fun of me for being short.
Ooh, music and memory.
Is it an Alzheimer's? Dementia?
Yeah, it's a various, like, brain help. Various brain help. Various brain help. Look, it's
I think our brain cells also need various brain help.
Yeah, it's basically training for sort of aging people who want to keep their brains active and functional, and helping people in nursing homes and other care organizations who struggle with cognitive and physical health. And
honestly, always a good cause. I love that the usage of music to bring back memory, and how you see the change in people who have got dementia or Alzheimer's as soon as they hear a song that they like would have listened to in the past. It's a really interesting aspect of the way the human brain works. So to see people actually using it and, you know, helping people out with like their stress and stuff is also good. Okay, I'm gonna take those sips and stretches here.
A
sippy sip on the tea.
For veterans organization, because his dad is a veteran.
Yes.
Freedom Sings.
Oops.
Freedom Sings USA is a singing, songwriting, music charity to help veterans through PTSD. It's
cool.
Music art therapy for veterans.
I was gonna say, I know Adam Driver and his wife have a charity that is for veterans getting into acting, but I don't know about music, so that's one that you found that's music and veteran based. That's cool. The late Angus Young. Okay, let me get stretches up. Stretches are needed. I don't know what I did to my... I think I just might have moved this. Did I move this?
Honestly, I like finding, like, weird niche
don't know what I did.
charities that people
fix it
won't
later.
really think about or realize exist.
Yeah.
Because it helps bring spotlight to lesser-known, smaller charities. And that's always important, you know?
Yes, exactly. I just never know, I never know what to be looking up sometimes. Like, I don't know what kind of cause I want to help, so it's nice to have the other buffer to be like, I got ideas!
Yeah, and this one's nice because, Sam, it's a lot of people don't realize that there's not a lot of great stuff for veterans. They're like, oh, veterans totally get all the help, and like, yes and no. The help that veterans get is kind of garbage.
Yeah, to be fair, the help that a lot of people get for mental health is garbage, so it's probably even worse when you're trying to deal with that transition phase as well.
Yeah, and like even just physical health, like
yeah,
there's not a lot of resources, and it kind of sucks.
So it's nice there's somebody out there thinking about it. Before his passing, he said that if it wasn't for my guitar, I've lost myself already, and he suffered from dementia before his passing. Oh, I didn't know that. Damn. Yeah, the music's so important to a lot of people's lives for that reason.
Exactly. Okay. Medicaid gives more assistance than the VA, so...
Oof.
Like...
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough, my dude. Yeah, you think it would be better, especially since, you know, it's such a big thing of like, oh, come join us when you're young and we'll help provide you education and you'll be all set for life afterwards. And then you come out of it and you're struggling to like reintegrate into everything, and you might end up obviously with like injuries or, you know, so many things.
Yeah. It's a bit fucked.
Woo! Thanks.
Murica.
Thanks, Murica. Alright, I have Robin up next on my list. And Robin was... Robin, what did I have on Robin? I had, like...
I have Woodsy for her.
Yeah, I have Woodsy too, like wood tones, forest, maybe a little bit autumnal. So I think I went, like... I went with, like, the spiced apple chai, as like my main idea to bounce off of, because I thought Robin is like an autumnal person in my brain. So
ooh, they have an autumn blend. I'm thinking I'm gonna throw the autumn blend in there because that sounds good. But yeah, I don't know if you heard, but Robin dated someone who was ex-military that got shot in the spine and VA wouldn't cover it.
Oh my god.
Because of bureaucracy.
What the, like, that's quite literally their job, is to cover stuff like that.
Yep, and in my chat, Nausean says that they have VA, but don't even bother with it because they have Medicaid, and that covers way better.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Just like most institutionalization, it's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's the autumn blend that you were talking about?
It was like an autumn spice or something. Let me see if I can find it.
I might have to...
Autumn Mist Green.
Ah, okay. That one has a bunch of apples and stuff, if I remember correctly.
Apples and rose hips, yeah.
Yeah. So... I've lost it again. Autumn Mist Green.
Honeybush Pumpkin Chai.
Honestly, one of is one that I got and I have tried. It is quite spicy, and
so
I thought
I'll
it's
use
good.
A little bit of that. I won't use a lot of it. I'll do like 20%.
I bought it because I liked the idea of it. I like the idea of it, but having it on its own, it is quite like very, very hefty, but it's good. J Money says we were robbed when they decided to make Robin undateable. She's a married woman.
Right.
Technically, with mods, you can date anyone you want in the game. That's the joy of modding Stardew.
How do you feel about hazelnut cinnamon cream?
Ooh, is that one of the decaf ones?
Yeah, it's a decaf one.
That would be good. Get that autumnal hazelnut in. Can I not spell hazelnut? I'm dyslexic.
Dyslexia.
The L and the E got mixed up. Just should have been like a big sign for me to tell myself, oh yeah, you actually do suffer with dyslexia. And it's not until like recently that I was like, oh, actually maybe I am dyslexic.
Honestly, like, I'm lucky that that's one of the first things that we realized, especially because like everyone in my family is dyslexic.
Yeah.
On both sides of the family, I just got quadruple whammied.
Woo!
Love that.
At least you know to get checked out. That's the thing. It's like when you know it runs in the family, you're like, well, make sure to keep an eye on it. But I'm pretty sure, like, in my primary school, I have to go to, like, extra English resource classes for, like, a year. And nobody ever did anything after that. They were like, you're fine, you're able to function on your own. I was like, okay, this is okay. And then I remember somebody on TikTok recently said that, do you guys remember when you were kids and you had to go to those extra classes and they took you out to make you test and read things? That was to see if you were dyslexic. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Always the case. I mean, some married women still date other people. This is fair. This is fair. In the wizard game, you're quick to solve a puzzle. You should be Ravenclaw. Me, I've been a Hufflepuff since the original book was released. I'm not going to change my house, damn it. This is it. Believe in the truth. The truth. Oops. So what accents are we thinking for this particular...
Say that again?
What accents are we thinking about for this?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe lavender?
Ooh. Okay. I just always want to put the cacao nibs on everything. It's just an impulse in my brain. It's like, no, for some things they shouldn't be in it, but also I just want to put it in everything. I don't know what happened that I changed I somehow changed...
See, I'm just going back and forth on clove versus ginger. Like, I want cocoa nibs. I want, lavender. I don't want lavender. I want cocoa nibs, clove, and ginger.
Okay, there we go. Issue solved.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the lavender. I don't think... Like, lavender is more springtimey to me for some reason. I don't know why. Like, winter and spring is lavender to me.
Yeah. Flavor profile. Autumnal harvest? Autumnal forage?
Yeah. Woodland forage.
Hmm.
Actually, do I want ginger or do I want cinnamon? Which do you think is better?
If you're doing cloves, maybe the ginger might work better with it, to be honest.
Okay, fair.
It'll definitely balance out the honey bush pumpkin chai nicely. Gonna save. I did something weird and I changed the aspect of one of my slides and now everything looks weird. I don't know what I did.
Chat also says ginger.
Okay, yes. Good. We're in agreement. Yeah, cacao nibs are basically, they're stronger chocolate base. It's like the purer form of chocolate instead of using chocolate chips. I'm gonna try and fix this real quick. Fit. I don't know what I did. I don't know how that happened. Oh, why is it all weird? There we go. It's fixed. I fixed it. I fixed it. It's fine. It's all covering the whole screen. Okay.
Alright, the description is a fall forest forage blend for the woodland carpenter.
Beautiful.
And probably some kind of save the forests.
Yeah, like a replant, a tree replant.
Ooh, or Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah. That's always.
I think I'm gonna go with Habitat for Humanity because she's the carpenter, she's the builder.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Helping out good causes. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Okay, so I was like, do we have multi-stream going on? Demetrius was one that I was like, I know Demetrius, like his daughter, also likes strawberries. So I was like, maybe an earthier, like, strawberry flavor. So my main one that I found that I want as my main blend was the Green Rooibos Bonita, which has orange, strawberries, and peach flavoring as its three main things. And then from there, I'm not entirely sure. I think I have the Kukicha green tea as the other tea flavor in there. I was definitely the Green Rooibos Bonita is Demetrius in my brain because it's the Rooibos, but it's got strawberries and peach. And it was I was going. A lot of these were kind of going off of what foods they like to eat or like to give you in the game. But I have
How do you feel about Mambo, Green Rooibos Bonita, and Wild Strawberry?
Ooh, that would also work well, yeah. The Mambo is a very smoky flavor. Wow, J Money! We've been bonked.
No!
J Money's suggestion was the bonk.
I'm thinking 40 on the Rooibos Bonita.
Okay.
I'm 30-30 for Mambo Strawberry, because we don't want to overdo the wild strawberry, otherwise it'll taste like cough syrup.
Yeah, the wild strawberry is one of those ones that's very sugary.
So yeah, Mambo 30, wild strawberry 30, Green Rooibos Bonita 40.
Cool, sounds good.
I'm thinking raspberry leaves and pink peppercorns.
Ooh, pink peppercorns would be cool.
And maybe... How do you feel about maybe like apricots or something?
That would also work. Give it a little bit of that little extra fruit.
I'm either gonna do apricots or like marigold flowers. What do you think? I want something kind of like warm in color, but floral or fruity in flavor.
Yeah, the marigolds are nice.
And that might make it a little earthy too, so that's neat. And the marigolds are full of antioxidants, so Mr. Science would probably enjoy that.
Would enjoy that, yeah. Yeah, go with the marigolds then.
Alright, cool. So we've
Oh,
got
now
raspberry
same thing for
leaves, pink
headbats.
peppercorns, and marigolds.
Beautiful.
And of course he's gonna be some kind of like science STEM kids schooling stuff.
Yes, we need more. We need a good STEM for kids.
Or maybe like a women in STEM thing. Yeah, because as Robin says, he's very supportive of his daughter, so women in STEM.
Just need more people in STEM in general.
Honestly.
I wish I wasn't stressed out by everything all the time to continue academia, but unfortunately, my cortisol levels say no.
I feel that.
I copy. Wow, go back. I don't know why it's so small now. It should be 30. Ugh. I don't know what flavor profile to call this.
Strawberry Garden?
Ooh, yes. If I could type. There we go. Very, very nice. Dante did in fact hear a whackus bonkus. Let's see, women in STEM charities. Ooh. National Girls Collaborative Project from NASA.
Ooh,
I don't know, is that still running? When was this article posted? Oh god. Oh, that's just a connection issue. Last year. Okay, cool. National Girls Collaborative.
An earthy strawberry blend for when you need to relax after taking soil samples.
Yes! Perfect.
Honestly, I'm tempted to see what I put for Maru and see if it's like a women in STEM thing and just copy paste.
This is fair. I picked the same one. There's a National Maths and Science Initiative. Women in Engineering. Honestly, women in engineering and maths areas of science is extremely lacking. I don't know why. I immediately in my final year of college regret not taking. I mean, it would have been fucking brain suicide had I done physics and engineering, because in our coursework it would have been extremely difficult. I had a friend that's what he decided he wanted to do, but also I kind of regret not doing engineering, at least for 1 year, because I feel like that would have benefited me more in a work field than just having physics. There is an association for women in science.
Apparently, Women in STEM is its own charity. You can just get.
Yeah, I literally just like scrolled down like a few a few search results on Google, and that was one of the third ones that came up. And they also have a summit that's going to be on. When is the 2023 summit? Sometime. Ooh, sponsors, Women in Technologies, a network of Irish-based. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna save things for later.
No worries, no worries. I'm just selecting Women in STEM for his charity. That's just...
Nice. Oh, Fidelity Ireland, okay. It's gonna be one of the sponsors for their summit this year. I wish a lot of our AIB as well. A lot of our STEM jobs are very much pharmaceutical based in the country, so not so much on the I mean, other than data science, there's not so much anything else, unless you're like very high level education or experience. Which I have neither. I have neither at the moment, so I'm struggling.
Fair. Very fair. Honestly, like, I love science, but my brain is not meant for it.
I honestly don't know how I got through my bachelor's. I did well I was literally saying to one of my friends that I find it hilarious that I did better at theoretical physics than I did at actual experimental physics for some reason. I did better at the maths than the actual like writing and everything else and the explanation sides of things. Maybe so you put like random maths in front of me, I guess I can do it, but since not doing it for 4 years, the brain's like, you have no brain cells left. They all up and left as soon as you finished.
Yeah, I'm good at the like word part of it, like where I'm good at reading articles, I'm good at reading papers,
which is good to have.
Writing up summaries of those papers for people. I'm bad at the math. I can't do math.
I think the two of us need to combine brains and just do stuff together. I'll do the math, you do the writing. Oh my god, yeah, it was, I can do the problem solving sides of things, but yeah, I'm terrible at explaining things. I keep getting people being like, why don't you do like tutoring or teaching or something? I'm like, nobody wants that. I think I tried maths tutoring, our next door neighbor, and she promptly tried to drop me because I'm really bad at teaching maths to people, so.
Honestly, same, like, it's funny, because like, I can't do math. I can explain things, but I can't do math to know if you're correct or not. Like, I can't tutor, I'm sorry.
Maths is one of those particular subjects that's extremely difficult to teach people who don't innately understand how maths works. So like, there's very specific teaching techniques you need to like teach people who've got like dyscalculia or have issues understanding.
I was gonna say, like, it's
maths.
It's frustrating because like when what's this word? Even if you understand it, if you swap the numbers around on the paper because your eyes just don't follow the paper good, then it's just fucked. You can't do it. Like, I understand math. I understand how it works. It's just my eyes I can't brain the numbers flop around on paper. I can't do it.
Yeah, and that's literally like, that's just the way your brain is perceiving it as well. There's like nothing you can do to like really fix that unless you have like, I know they have like specific skills for teaching it that allows people to, you need the time to do it as well. So like if you're in an exam situation, oh boy, it's so tough.
My workaround, big air quotes workaround, is that when I was a kid, my mom sort of realized that pretty early on that symbols mean nothing to me. So I got taught math as values. I got taught with like pogs and pennies and M&Ms, like how many something is. So in my head, I just do the value instead of the number, and then I have to translate it to the symbols for the number.
Yeah.
Because I have to hold however many hundreds of that object. I just have that many hundreds of object in my head.
Yeah, and
which makes my head hurt after a while.
Yeah, I think this is where like doing maths that don't involve numbers definitely probably benefit you more. Doing the likes of like differential equations and algebra where you don't actually have to really deal with numbers.
Yeah, that's actually harder for me. I still have to hold values. It's just a value with a question mark, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely I'm really bad at explaining it. It's like one of those things that once it connects, and then for some people you have to do the workarounds, it just never fully connects, and unfortunately I find it hard to explain. I had one friend
That's fair. Honestly, fair.
Who I don't like. I have this one friend who he finished his master's in maths last year, and he's like genuinely like one of the most intelligent people that I know. He's so smart when it comes to computer science and maths, and like he will talk to you for hours about it and like no issue, like really good at explaining extremely complex ideas in maths and computer science to you that you are able to understand even if you have no idea what the hell he's talking about. He's so good at explaining things that like he's definitely going to be a lecturer at some point in his life, and if he doesn't, I don't know what the hell he's doing. But yeah, like I remember his younger sister is like the same age as my younger sister, and was talking about like when he was helping her learn maths and stuff, he like actually wrote like little programs to help her learn maths. I'm like, can you send me those so I can send them to my sister, because I am so bad at explaining things. But yeah, it's like there's certain people out there that the way that their mind thinks about things makes them really good teachers, and I think you have to be that kind of person to teach maths, because maths is very hard to teach to people who just don't innately understand how it works. I don't even know if it's like innately. It's like for a lot of people, maths is one of those things that like just at some point in time clicks. Like the cog in the brain just starts rolling, and you're like, oh, okay. I find it's like when you try a new skill and you try it a few times until it finally clicks, and you're like, oh, I know how this thing works now. Maths for some people takes quite a while for that to kick in. Now, since apparently I'm not good at explaining things when I was taught, professors all had this condescending tone that apparently when I was explaining things is the same condescending tone. Oh no!
I had to custom make, basically, because the file was too small.
Oh no!
I had to custom build this particular label.
I'm excited to see. That's the thing with a lot of the I know for last year when I was doing the T badge, I ended up redrawing the chimkin and the leaves and stuff from in Photoshop for that reason, because everything would have been really small. But when you're trying to scale up, it's like you're like, especially when it's a pixel game and a lot of the assets are made only to be ever seen small. It's rough, because I know for Mayor Lewis's pantaloons, which we're going to be doing next, I had to I was like, ooh, it's going to be very blurry, but that's okay.
So it's a little blurry, it's a little messed up, but I did in fact take just a square pixel, basically an upsized brush for Photoshop.
Yeah.
And just basically pixel arted it from over top of it.
Yeah, like that's kind of how I did the chicken as well. Like I used it as a reference and then made pixel art from it, and like you kind of have to do that, especially with like Photoshop. You can turn them into the smart objects as well, so you can resize them at any size. You kind of have to do that, especially with the Stardew assets that are like, they're tiny assets and you want them to fit your label. I think J Money is slightly offended by Mayor Lewis's shorts. We all know that these are going to be stanky and tangy, so the idea was probably to make like a Sour Patch Kid flavored tea,
The two that I had paired for this because I thought it would be hilarious and probably and a challenge to make work together is a pu'er chorange.
Oh, okay.
Which is orange pu'er.
I have a pu'er on my list as well. I have a different pu'er, but chorange is good.
And chili lime green.
Ooh. Ooh. That would be a weird combo, but like in a good way.
Because like, I know spiced chocolate goes together, and I know orange and lime go together.
Well, they all go together in one unison.
And then the last one, I don't know. I'm stumped. I want something tangy, so I might look in the herbals section for something. But
yeah, because I went down like the Sour Patch Kid route of Raspberry Patch, Pu'er Dante, and Cranberry as like the extra tangy, and then just going from there. But I like the idea of trying to mix the chili lime with the chorange.
So my next question is, should I do blood orange or citrus mate? Because the mate is a bit musky too.
And mate is a bit musky.
So it's like ripe citrus with yerba mate or blood orange.
Both are good. I think the mate might be a good one to try and like really like weirdify this tea. Really make it that dank Mayor Lewis shorts.
Those dank shorts. Love it.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm excited for this. I wonder what that will... I'm very curious to see what this would actually taste like.
So just because pu'er is like super overpowering, I'm doing it at 20%.
This is fair.
So I'm gonna do 40-40 for chili lime green and citrus mate, and that should give it just enough funk without being like, oh my god, I can't drink this.
Fair. I really want to know what this is gonna taste like now. I'm excited.
I'm actually afraid of this tea.
I think that was going to always be the case for this tea, no matter what. It would be kind of a scary tea. Like, you see Mayor Lewis's shorts, you go, wonder what this will taste like. But I think it'll be an interesting flavor palette.
So I'm doing orange peels and lemon peels, for sure.
Yes.
Rose hips or pineapple for the last one?
Ooh, pineapple would be a good one. Get that, like, zing.
There we go. Pineapple, yeah. Orange, lemon, and pineapple.
It'll be a weird tea. Yeah, this is it, Dante. It's Mayor Lewis's short soup. This is what it'll be. I can't type. Why won't you let me type?
So I have the trimmed Lucky Purple Shorts image as my image for the tea label.
Nice. Let me see what this looks like. I'm gonna go over to your stream real quick. How to refresh. Everything broke. I had to restart my what's this word? Table.
Unexpectedly tangy and a little funky as the description.
Love that. I have to rewrite everything. Hold on. Orange.
Here we go.
Peels.
Lucky Shorts.
Lemon. Air.
Surprisingly high caffeine. To give you that anxiety after drinking something.
Nice.
After someone's shorts.
What was our? It was 20-40-40 for a pu'er. Yeah.
20 per 40-40.
I had to reopen my PowerPoint because it froze and it didn't save.
Oh no.
Okay, we got it. We got mate, 40%, chili lime, 40%, pu'er, orange, 20%, orange peels, lemon peels, pineapple, and I'm calling it dank shorts as the flavor profile. I don't know what charity we would do for this. It's the dankest charity out there.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try to figure out one of those charities that provides like clothing or like hygiene essentials to homeless people or something.
It's a good idea. Yeah, chili lime green is what it's. I have to make. Got it down properly. Chili lime green. I love the orange flavor though. It's one of those ones I kept coming back to when looking.
Connect. There's hygiene kits for the homeless.org. There's just straight up the.
Hygiene kits might be, yeah. Bum 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 bum. Or some more tea. Why is that one so close up now? I will fix this so you guys can actually see what's happening on the screen. I don't know why it's suddenly like. Oh, I spilled my tea.
Hygiene kits for the homeless.
Nice. I have spilled tea for a second. Oh, very close to my, that was very close to my, external drive. Fine. Wipe it with my sleeve. I'm gonna be dank myself today. Let me fix this real quick. Why is it doing? Games. Sure.
Starfruit, a much nicer tea.
Starfruit is gonna be so tasty. We know it's gonna be so tasty. Oh, I'm just trying to fix a thing real quick, and then I will give you what I was thinking. Let me know what your ideas were.
I was gonna try and recreate the taste of starfruit, which is a bit grassy, very mildly sweet, and faintly fruity.
That is
a little floral.
That is what I was hoping. I've never had starfruit before, and I looked up the like flavor profile online and was like zesty, but a little bit floral kind of was what came up. So I was like, I'm just gonna base it off of that. I don't remember what teas I.
Yeah, it's slightly zesty, kind of floral, very mildly sweet, and a little
sweet sour is like what came up. Was what I looked. Yeah. So,
sweet sour, a little bit green, a little bit floral. So I was thinking like foxtrot, maybe. I'm not sure what else. Like foxtrot and pineapple chunks were basically my main thought there, but maybe white peony.
Ooh, white peony is good. I know I had the green raibo Key West, which has passion fruit, orange, mango, and apricot flavoring, along with marigold flowers in it, but that might be a little bit too tropically sweet.
Maybe.
I don't remember what's in the lemon soleil. What's in the lemon soleil?
Oh, that might be a good one.
That was one of my alts I had down. I don't remember what pieces are in it though. Ooh, lavender.
Oh, that might be nice. The lavender lemon.
Lavender lemon, notes and calming. Lemon soleil, what was in Ceylon tea, fresh lemon, crisp mouthfeel and refreshing finish. That's probably why I went with that one.
That one. That lemon soleil.
What was the tea that you were thinking of as well?
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. I actually got that for my sister. It's got chamomile in it.
I'm thinking 20 lemon soleil, 40 foxtrot, and
yeah, I was also struggling with like figuring out a third to go with a lot of things. I know I had the like citron green in there as well. But that might be a little bit too lemony. Who's stealing my spoon?
I wish they had a pineapple.
Do they not have pineapple flavoring? I know there's like Kona pineapple. Yeah.
Pineapple.
Cool.
So 30, 30, 20, 30, 30, 40. Lemon soleil, Kona pineapple, foxtrot 40.
Okay. Accents.
I'm gonna do lemon verbena for sure. And lemon balm because those are both very
zesty.
Like herby zesty.
Yeah.
Like they're like honey lemon and herbal lemon. And then I was thinking maybe ginger root because there's that little bit of spice to it.
Yeah. That sounds good actually.
Yeah. I think that's probably the closest I'm gonna get to starfruit.
Let me see. Flavor profile. Starfruit. It tastes like starfruit.
As close as we can get to starfruit without actual starfruit.
Which honestly I'm surprised is not it's not tea flavor.
I'm not. It's pretty like obscure. I don't know. It's pretty. Not a lot of people even know starfruit exists.
Yeah, because it also has another name to it as well that I think might be more used when cooking.
Yeah.
Because like I've definitely seen them before.
They're so tasty.
Like you tend to see them a lot in some of the Asian shops. What can I use starfruit for, actually? Starfruit recipes? Other than, like, no. Ooh, upside down cake.
Yeah, starfruit upside down cake, and also in fruit salad. Like, my favorite fruit salad ever was, like, half starfruit and jicama.
Ooh, yum.
Like, I made a rare fruits fruit salad that was mostly starfruit and jicama with a few other random ones thrown in, and it was one of my favorite fruit salads I've ever had. Because jicama, when it's not cooked, tastes like apples.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
And when you cook it, it tastes like potatoes.
That is very... honestly, it makes sense. I don't know why, but it somehow makes sense. Maybe because the name for potatoes in French is the apple of the ground.
Yeah.
This is the love child of apples and potatoes.
Basically, yeah. God, what charity should I put starfruit with?
Ooh, okay. Something Southeast Asian based, I guess, because that's where it mainly grows. I keep writing charities, like, as charities every time I write it to look up stuff. Let's see if I found one called Saki for South Asian Women, where they basically are like survivor centered. They do a lot of training for women in South Asian countries. They have like crisis intervention, case management, translation services, mental health counseling.
What was it called?
SAKHI. They seem to provide like a lot of different services, which is nice. Just for you guys to see what I'm looking at.
I'm here for that.
Cool. I like that they have their impact reports up as well.
Yeah, I love when charities have that, like, readily available for you.
Yeah, because some of them don't, and you're like, that's a bit dodge.
Yeah, so... or they hide it, like, really far down, and it's like, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
Even if their report is, like, really, really good, if it's just hidden because they don't want it, like, cluttering up their page or whatever, it's frustrating.
I also just think it's, like, an important aspect of charities to have on display. They should have their impact reports, like, fairly up and center so people know what kind of charities they're supporting. And, like, how well they're doing it as well is kind of important.
Yeah.
Let's save this again, just in case it decides to break. Oh, this song's called Growing Pumpkins. Oh, it's our boy that we were saying.
It's this asshole.
We were gonna make all healthy. I like how my favorite thing is likes planes. Likes planes, hates sweets is like the two things I have on my list of things.
I'm gonna do like 50% Robos Jasmine because
yeah.
I don't even know what to put for this guy.
Yeah, so like one of the funniest things is when you take Harvey to the cinema, he will either want jasmine tea or apple slices, and I love the idea that he wants apple slices because an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Oh my god. Alright, so...
It's your boy, but also them, sorry, welcome to stream!
Got it.
Okay, yeah. I don't know which apple, because there's lots of, like, sweet apples, but not just, like, apple. I wasn't sure what to pair with the jasmine. J Money. Oh my god, it's Pedro Pascal. No! I refuse, J Money.
No! So, I can't find a good apple.
Yeah, neither could I when I was looking. I was like, I can't. They have like the what's it called? The fake apple. What is it called? Candy apple.
But like, I can pair white pear and apricot green.
Yeah, that was like another one that I was like, pear is close enough to apples.
And And apricot can lend that little bit of extra sweet that the pear doesn't quite get.
Yes. So apricot green. Here we go.
50 and then 30 pear, 20 apricot.
Oh, there. So, say that again? My brain didn't process that.
50, 30, 20. 50
for 50 jasmine,
30 pear.
30 pear. Okay.
20 apricot. And I'm just gonna do all apple pieces for.
Yes, yes.
It's literally just all apple pieces. Apple pieces, and more apple pieces.
This is fair.
And honestly, I'm gonna be lazy and say Doctors Without Borders for Harvey.
Oh my god. White pear, not green. Green apricot. I can't spell. 20%.
Let me just churn out this label real quick.
No worries. I'm a typing. Flavor profile. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's the flavor profile. Oh dear. Poor Harvey getting an absolute kicking out of me and Ellie today. Harvey eats apple, also Harvey explodes in confetti, oh no. I love that. Rory in my chat's like, Harvey eats apple, also Harvey explodes in confetti. Apples contain sugar, Harvey, didn't you know?
Right.
Just stop looking at the computer if you can't find a good apple. Listen, listen. Just because I'm not on an Apple computer. I swore up and down that I would never buy an Apple product ever again, and then I had to buy an iPhone to do a VTube. We got through...
Description: Harvey's movie snacks, jasmine tea, and apple slices.
Nice, perfect. That's it. That's all we need. I think we're exactly halfway through, or just over halfway through now.
Yeah, just a bit over.
Let me see. Doctor-related charities. Cancer research? Anything to do with any sort of medical help at all? I think will work for this.
Without Borders.
Yeah, perfect.
Like I said,
perfect.
I'm doing Doctors Without Borders because they provide care to people in areas of duress, which is basically what Harvey does. That's basically all he does.
Except Doctors Without Borders don't steal all of your money when you pass out.
At least Doctors Without Borders doesn't charge you $1,000 per treatment, Jesus.
Oh my god.
So, that's good.
Friend, how are you leveling so quickly? Me, field guide, my friend, field guide. This
Clint
is fair.
had Smokey. That's like the big note I have.
Smoky.
Smoky as fuck.
Smoky makes sense. I had like I had strong flavor, and then I had like a bit of a lapse of a hyper mood yesterday, and so I came up with this idea that I want the headcanon that Clint is secretly a pumpkin spice latte girly with stomach issues from being so anxious. And so I made a pumpkin spiced tea for Clint that is the pumpkin spice, decaf hazelnut cinnamon, maple cream oolong, apple pieces, and cocoa nibs was what I had down.
Alright.
Just because I thought it would be hilarious to see, because Clint is like clearly, Clint is clearly the I'm shy. I've got stomach issues from anxiety, and I thought about it. I was like, I can definitely see him drinking a bunch of pumpkin spice lattes during the autumnal season. So that's what my brain went to.
Honestly, I am here for pumpkin spice, maple cream oolong, and maybe lapsang.
Lapsang would be good as well.
Like maybe just 10% lapsang, not even.
Okay.
Not even like full lapsang, just like 50% pumpkin spice, like 20%, like 40% maple oolong, and like 10% lapsang, just to give.
I'm here for it to give the like smokiness. I'm here for that.
Yeah. And what did you say the inclusions were?
I had apple pieces and cacao nibs, I think. Yeah, apple pieces and cacao nibs. We could also do like extra cinnamon in there as well.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say, is maybe some cinnamon just to give it that extra heat.
What was the percentage? It was 30 for the maple oolong? 40.
40 for maple, 10 for lapsang, because that should
It's strong, yeah.
And 50 for pumpkin.
Yeah, cacao nibs. Cinnamon. And apple pieces. I keep forgetting to like
I'm gonna put the
capitalize
description as real men love pumpkin spice.
Yes, please, that's amazing. I see him with a little ginger. It was just probably because he's a kind of slightly ginger. I don't know, just the pumpkin spice came to me last night. Me walks into music room and wizard game my brain. Is this Frederick Chopin? Oh god. What's wrong with Chopin? I like Chopin. What am I looking? Capitalize. Everything else is capitalized. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell Lapsang Soshan. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly from last time. That's our flavor profile. Oops. Yeah, my flavor profile is just anxious pumpkin spice latte girly.
Yeah, mood.
Love this. Should we do a charity for anxiety then? Or like a mental health charity?
Absolutely.
Because, oh boy, I feel the like, anxious person with stomach issues real hard. Nothing, just so used to the games using Beethoven, Mozart, or Chopin. That's because they're in the royalty-free music sections. We gotta see.
Ooh. There's Man Up, men's mental health charity.
Yes! I'm all here for that.
Men talking to men, changing people's thoughts, opinions, and minds about men and mental health.
Perfect. I also like that their like website is like very, very in that like style of men's advertising, keeping it up. It's nice. It's nice and clean looking.
Perfect.
Alright, next up, I got Penny. And Penny is a sweet summer's day in my brain. So I I wanted like something light and melony. So I had white peony, watermelon cooler, and peach serenity as my 3 teas that I picked for her.
Oh man, I love that. I'm just gonna go with that because I have no idea what Penny is.
Good. Okay. Cool. I'm happy
Penny
with that.
had no clue, so I am glad that you have something really good for Penny because I don't know.
I was just like something, because she likes melon as one of the gifts, so it was like something melon inspired and something light, and I love the white peony tea, so I was like, yeah, that works. That fits Penny as personality.
So it's white peony and what were the other 2?
Watermelon cooler and peach serenity.
Perfect.
I have no idea about like blends or anything. That's up to you, my dear, because I never know what percentage to use.
I'm gonna do 60 white peony, 20/20 for peach and watermelon because the fruit blends are always a bit strong. So I'm gonna keep them on the lower side.
Keeping it light. I don't know what accents to add for this now.
I feel like something very light. Like maybe apple pieces.
Apple pieces is always nice.
Maybe some lemon balm. And maybe some torn between lavender flower and raspberry leaves.
Yeah, raspberry leaves is the one that I was coming up with in my brain.
Alright, so raspberry leaves it is. There we go.
Steve coming in here with the bonks. What are you doing, Steve? We're trying to blend teas. But also, hi, how's it going? we're doing good today. We're blending some Stardew teas to celebrate streaming for 2 years together. So we're doing a lemon apple pieces. What was the other one? Raspberry leaves. Raspberry leaves! Sweet spring melon was my flavor profile for Penny. And then in terms of charities, I feel like we gotta go find a good, like, teacher charity. Help kids' educational charity.
I was gonna say either teacher or AA. I'm not sure which one is better, but I think teacher is good because she teach.
She do the teaching. It seems Opal's so used to bug no pain reaction. I was trying to, my brain cells were trying to think. There's only so many things a brain cells can concentrate at one time. That's why. Time to step in and put explosives under the hammer. It's going too far. It's going too far, Steve. Oh my goodness. Education support. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Got a lot of UK charities because of where I live.
What should I describe the flavor as?
I had my like general flavor profile was like sweet spring melon, so like a sweet summer's day, sweet summer's morning. Yeah, Penny had to have like a really sweet, light kind of flavor profile because she's such a sweetheart. She's so lovely. Also, Steve, I'm glad you're doing well today. Glad you're doing well. I'm trying to find some charity.
The Valley's sweetest teacher.
Beautiful. Perfect. I'm trying to find... I'm getting a lot of, like, teachers' unions, but I don't know about like specific charities. Ooh, list of 50 fundraising for all gonna be UK charities. No, that's just things that your schools can do to get money for your school. Okay, thanks. How to teach kids about charity?
We could do Bookgate International.
Yeah, that would also be a good one. Very topical for teaching.
Not only is it teaching, but also lends with the fact that she does all of her studies in the library.
This is true. Oh, Nausian, thank you for sips. I got to pour more tea for those. Rory says raspberry surprisingly more earthy in teas. It is definitely, it's less like about the sweet and kind of a bit more about a little bit of a sour bite. And the leaves is basically like a stronger version.
Boozy. That's what I had, was boozy.
Yeah, I had the Kentucky bourbon as one of the tea flavors for Pam.
I was gonna base it off of Kentucky bourbon and go from there and see what
Yeah. So the only other thing is that I know she likes receiving pina coladas, so I either had Kentucky bourbon, go down that route, or pina coladas and go down that route, and those were the two ideas. So
I'm thinking bourbon just because she did the she likes the ale. She likes ale.
Yeah. So Kentucky bourbon. I think I had caramel mixed in with the Kentucky bourbon to kind of give it like a little bit of I don't know, sweetness to it, but I don't know what else to mix in there. Yeah, Rory says the mead, and I was thinking about, because initially my first thing I have down on my list is honey ? And because I might have been thinking about mead, but the closest thing I can get in flavors that come on Adagio is probably the caramel. And I don't know how else you could sweetify the Kentucky bourbon, I guess.
Sweetify the Kentucky bourbon. I kind of want to make it like almost green-ish, like Kentucky bourbon and something kind of in like the rooibos category, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, the leaves are like they're a little bit less of the sweet, but they're more the raspberry cake flavor.
A little smoky and a little like not quite boozy to me. Like it has a lot of like that hoppy flavor almost.
Okay.
So maybe rooibos caramel.
That actually could work, yeah. Hold on. Scroll. Rooibos caramel. We're doing Kentucky bourbon. Where are you? Where are they? Else
maybe honey bush vanilla.
Yeah, that could also work. Honeyed aroma and gentle toasted quality of honey bush herb. Yeah, that's good. It's toasty. It's rich, but a little bit of sweet and malt coming in there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do 60 on the Kentucky bourbon, and then I'm gonna do 20/20 on rooibos caramel and honey bush vanilla.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then it goes into the, oh god, what are we doing for inclusion?
That's a great question. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta reload my PowerPoint because it keeps crashing. Every time.
Peppercorn.
Ooh, a little spice.
Yeah, like at least 2 peppercorns and maybe a clove. 2 peppercorns and a clove.
Sure.
Just because it's got... I'm not sure about the clove, actually. I'm gonna do 2 peppercorns. Maybe anise seed?
That would definitely add to the spiciness.
Yeah, I think 2 peppercorns and an anise seed to give you that bite. That sort of, like, kick. Because I know that that's basically what they use for non-alcoholic fake alcohol. Is they basically just put pepper in it to give you that, like, fire burn.
I see. we want to make it seem like you're taking a shot as you're drinking the tea. Okay.
Not quite a hot toddy.
Rooibos caramel. Okay, Kentucky Bourbon 60, Honeybush Vanilla 20, Rooibos Caramel 20, and then 2 peppercorns and aniseed.
Yep.
Cool. Boozy. Boozy is the flavor profile.
Yep.
I know we're supposed to be encouraging her to get off the booze, but seemingly we did that and it didn't work.
I was gonna say, that didn't work in-game, but I feel like if she had a booze substitute like this, perhaps it would have worked a little better.
Actually, you know what? It would probably kick like that. It would probably help kick the cravings a little bit. Kind of like the big thing.
It's a good way to, like, instead of, you can feel like that, like how Pez were made for people to quit smoking.
Yes.
Because it has that sort of flick of a lighter feeling, and then you put something up to your mouth with the mint. And it was originally mint flavored to mirror menthol cigarettes.
Okay.
So you can still get like classic Pez, which are mint flavored with a lighter style Pez dispenser.
This is all new information to me, and I love that. I love that what it became, what it was originally intended for.
Yeah, so like this is basically the Pez, but for alcohol.
I love this. This is great. Yeah, it would definitely help with your craving. Craving is the worst part of the addiction phase, anyway. We get some Stardew. Stardew rip. Pretty sure. Some pretty big playlists. Play the same. Only. Sorry. It's definitely a lot of. Cozy Grove songs, though. Here you go. Cozy Grove. Bum bum. Oh, my spine's
Description
starting
is
to
a
hurt.
boozy alternative to actual booze for those looking for that fiery kick.
Hell yeah. And then obviously we're going for a addiction-based charity. You get distracted by all the like really pretty stars in the background of your stream. Oh, that overlay is so pretty.
Sorry. Ooh, American Addiction Centers, alcohol.org.
Ooh, handy.
Or we have Women for Sobriety. That's a good one.
I know a lot of our addiction centers in Ireland are kind of naff. They're not very great.
Yeah,
They need better resources, that's for sure.
I'm gonna do Women for Sobriety.
Cool. Oh, my eyeballs.
That's a really nice one. I like that.
It's always good to find new ones to be able to support as well.
Yeah, this one is a peer support program tailored specifically for women overcoming substance use disorders.
Nice.
By women for women, with both in-person and online meetups.
Awesome. That's
and
what you want.
Discussion forums and a whole bunch of other things. Like they have a whole heckin' they have conferences, they have meeting finder, they have online support, phone support, they have a shop of resources.
Yeah. That's what you need. I like that they have the online meetups as well, which you never see enough of, and I know it's probably easier sometimes for people to be able to do online.
Yeah, so that's really nice. I like that one.
Rory says I don't really know how to check those out. Check out the charities or check out the teas, because if you want to check out the teas, there should be a
we're coming in to
maybe it's
the
tea.
End here
there you go. Should be that rolling through chat.
4.
We are on the last 4. Holy heck. I'm excited for the next one. It's Hat Mouse time. Hat Mouse, Hat Mouse.
It is Hat Mouse. For me, Hat Mouse, I was just thinking forest berries. That's the only thing I could think of was forest berries.
Cute. I went a very different route, and I wanted to make a flavor that was like mint cookies. I don't know why mint cookies, but that's probably because he's got a little green hat.
What if we split the difference and did berry cookies?
Berry cookies could also work, because there is chocolate chip, and you could do like whatever berry. There's many berry flavored teas on that list, so.
Alright,
but
let's
yes.
do chocolate chip.
Yep. I've returned. Who have I missed? You have missed Pam and Penny, and I think you were here for Clint. Forest berries?
Yeah, there's a tea called forest berries that is literally just.
Actually, yeah, that's perfect.
So it's chocolate chip, vanilla oolong, and forest berries, because vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla
always
oolong
tastes like cookies to me.
Yeah, I think that was one of the ones I had on my list of blendables for cooking. So, oolong.
I think I'm gonna go 40-40-20.
40 chip, 40 berries, 20 oolong.
I was gonna do 40 berries, 40 oolong, 20 chip.
Okay.
Because that way I can throw just chocolate chips and cocoa nibs into the act.
This is true. This is true. Add extra chocolate bits.
Chocolate chips, cocoa nibs, and how do you feel about raspberries? Just straight up raspberries.
Sure. I won't be able to drink it, but sure.
You can't have raspberries?
Yeah, I have a slight intolerance to raspberries. Now, I refuse to eat raspberries because they used to cause me issues in the past, and I haven't had them. And I have other foods that now cause me issues, so maybe the raspberries is also not the main issue, but...
How about blueberries then? That way you can have it.
Yeah, blueberries is a
also
good.
Grow wild more, so blueberries.
I don't know why I have like no issues with any other berry except for raspberries, and I genuinely don't understand. And I eat berries for breakfast like most mornings.
Yeah, so blueberries, because again, blueberries grow wild, so.
Hell yeah. Bloobs, the bloobsters.
Yes.
Cacao. Hell yeah, we got Stardew music on the background, everything there. Betty cookies. It's a Betty cookie. And then for J Money, I will show you the other ones that you missed out on. While Owlie's writing up the blurbs for the teas. Oh, Penny, how I love thee. I will show you Penny's first. So for Penny, we made a sweet spring melon tea. Because it had to be nice and light, and she reminds me of spring or summer. So we had white peony, watermelon cooler, peach serenity, and we added apple pieces, raspberry leaves, and lemon balm. Yeah, surprisingly, the raspberry leaves in the tea blends don't upset me, but if I eat straight up raspberries, I'm a gassy mess. And then we had
stick with blueberries, that way you can have it.
And we had Pam, which was just a boozy flavored popa, so we went with the Kentucky bourbon, honeybush vanilla, and the rooibos caramel with some peppercorns and yeast seed. I don't know if you saw Clint either. Clint was our anxious pumpkin spice latte girly, which is what my headcanon for Clint is now. So we did pumpkin spice, maple cream oolong, lapsang souchong, cinnamon, apple pieces, and cacao nibs. And I think that was the only people you've missed. Pam's favorite, booze with a drop of sweet tea. Basically, that's basically what we ended up doing. Yeah, a little bit of a sweetened bourbon flavor. It's to help her kick her addictions. She can have this instead of having real bourbon, you know? That's the plan. That's what we came up with. Hat Mouse. Charities that go with Hat Mouse. I feel like we should do like another clothing for homelessness charity because Hat Mouse is just a little mouse in an abandoned house selling some clothes. See, I'm getting a lot of our like Irish owned charity clothing shops that you can donate your clothes to when I look up stuff here.
So the description I'm putting is just some forest berry cookies for a little lonely mouse.
Aw, that's cute. That's perfect for Hat Mouse. Yeah, non-alcoholic bourbon. It's exactly what we need. Pass it on. Is anyone helpful? Must be. Yeah, I keep just getting our Irish stores. So like the two big charities that like if you donate clothes and they sell them, the money goes to help with homelessness is Simon and Enable.
We could do Planet Aid.
Ooh, what's Planet Aid?
Planet Aid is donating clothing to give to someone in need, basically. It's a
nice.
worldwide charity. It's those yellow bins, like if you've ever seen like yellow bins, clothes and shoes.
Yeah, we've got different we've got like Irish owned ones that do it here for the specific clothing banks and stuff. There's like 3 different companies here that do it.
You could also do Dress for Success, which is another one. This one's specifically empowering women, though. It's helping people get clothing to get like jobs and stuff. I think I like Planet Aid more though.
Yeah, particularly for Hat Mouse, I think Planet Aid. You're recycling, you're donating, you're helping out people who need clothes. Very Hat Mouse. I feel like Hat Mouse is a big recycler. Oh, I'm excited for the next one. We've got 2 more left. 2 more teas to brew. Oh, you got a little sneak peek of the next one. Also, if you guys want to check out, I know I put it up there recently. If you do want to check out the tea store to buy the Stardew teas, the link is always available to grab. It's !T in chat. I tend to have a little timer running through the stream to check it out. So if you're ever wondering, you can scroll through the timed messages that come out through the Neko Space Agency bot or type !T. The thing is, if you sell enough of the teas, none of the profits go to either of us. It goes back into Adagio. It gives Ellie like credibility as a blender and store credits to be able to use. But then half the money goes. Some of the money goes to charity. We don't really make any profit off this. We just do this for fun. But yeah, if we get enough sales for that, it becomes the official Stardew Valley tea fandom teas. I am so excited for this. My flavor profile is rainbow, and what I want to do is just add as many colorful teas to it as possible. So I have like a lot of berry-based teas, I think. Oh shit, I think I forgot to... No, it's there. I was like, I think I forgot a slide. I didn't. What did I have? Rainbow, fruity, colorful, bright. I have fruit medley. Which has got all the fruits. It's rose hips, apple pieces, strawberries, orange, wild cherries, lemongrass, marigold flowers. For the like reds, basically, and the orange. And then we had, I think lychee rose green for pink and green colors. And then Coconut Grove Opal-chan has like a lot of like corn flour in it, I think, that kind of gives it a blue kick. I'm just like, I basically picked a bunch of teas that were very colorful. And then like add a lot of accents that add more color into it. So we get like, trying to find teas that have like at least one of every color of the prismatic slime. You guys can see that the prismatic slime does in fact change colors. Because like, it's red, orange, green, yellow, blue, purple, but like some of those colors are... definitely a lot of the teas lean a lot more to the reds on Adagio than some of the other colors. Let me see. No worries, Rory, take it easy. Make sure you get a little break going. Not very fast. Where was it? Fruit medley. I'm like trying to check through all of the different flavors again to see if there's anything else that's like more colorful. I had... Coconut Grove was one of the other ones that gives it like the purple and the green. I do think like maybe Fruit Medley and Coconut Grove could work well together if blended with a third flavor, and I just can't think of what the good... I can't think of a good like intermediate to blend the two together. That's what's kind of been trumping me, so... Mango?
Where's Coconut Grove? What's it under?
I think it is just a herbal. Is it a herbal? What is that? It's a green tea. Yeah, it's green tea. I think. Now I can't find it. I have it.
Okay, looks so green, and I have other stuff green.
Oh, it's just under flavors. No, it's not. Where the hell did I find it? I know it's here. I just picked it up again. Wait. Is it under white? No. Where did I get it? I genuinely had it, and now it's gone. Where did you disappear to? Did you ever just like your eye? Oh, it's under the oolong teas.
Oh, got it.
I was like, what kind of tea is this? I can't remember.
So Coconut Grove Oolong Fruit Medley.
Like the fruit medley is orange and strawberry and the other fruit that was in there.
How about
Apple
passion
pieces. Yeah, passion fruit could be a good like blend for the two.
Yeah, passion fruit just to bridge the gap.
And that gives a lot of the orange in. And then I was thinking, so that we get like the colors, maybe the cornflowers for the blue.
Yeah. I could do 2 cornflowers and a hibiscus flower, and that should make it bright purple.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
So I'm gonna do 40 on the. Do you want 40 on the coconut or the passion fruit?
That is the question. I think maybe the passion fruit. And have it like a little bit of a taste of coconut.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 40, 30, 30.
Okay, alrighty. Right. Then, what was my fruit medley? What's that? My flavor profile is just rainbows. There you go, now you guys can see.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
Rainbows are wonderful.
Exactly.
I have we've got the prismatic slime gif going on in the background. He's just shining away, and the text is rainbow colored.
So I couldn't actually find any pictures anywhere of what a prismatic slime looks like, so I had to sort of fake one.
There is no pictures. There is only the gif on the wiki page, so I just grabbed the gif out of it.
I just basically made a fake one. I took a green slime and then just put rainbow overlay.
That's how you do it. You just take a regular slime, you just make it colorful. It's the only way. Like, because I was like, oh, how do I get just a single picture? Because in the game, it is just a GIF, like rotating colors. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna grab the GIF and put it on the slideshow. But when you're trying to do it for tea labels, you can't have a GIF in real life, unfortunately. If only we could have GIFs in real life on things. So technology doesn't exist.
Alright, so the description. It's a meme and a half.
I'm actually watching your stream. I can like see everything's capitalized.
Sun, slime, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when playing Stardew.
Love that. That's beautiful.
Amazing.
Oh my
Heckin'
god.
amazing. So question.
Yes.
Do we do LGBT charity for this?
I feel like we have to. It's gay slime.
It's the gayest slime.
It's the gayest slime. We have to do an LGBT charity for this.
Honestly, prismatic slime is like absolutely a mood, and
prismatic slime and the prismatic shard are just like.
Prismatic slime is the queer icon because not only are they agender and aromantic and asexual, but also, or panromantic and asexual, but also they are gay as hell.
Yep. I love this. This is truth. No one can tell me otherwise.
Perfect.
Do you have a specific charity you want to go to?
I maybe the Trevor Project?
It's like the most well-known one that's out there. I think I bought something. Oh, I bought something from T-Turtle, and they let you pick out of like 4 or 5 different charities if you completed your order, like that they would donate like a couple of dollars to. I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Give it to the Trevor Project was one of the ones they had on it.
Yeah, so Trevor Project, easy peasy.
Nice. Gay slime goes to gay charity. We love to see it.
Yes.
Alright, next up is our boy Linus.
Heckin' Linus.
I don't remember what flavor. I did. I wanted like an autumnal campfire kind of tea for our boy Linus. So this was the one that I mentioned that I had autumn mist green for, because it's got all the autumn flavors, but it's got smoky gunpowder tea in it.
I was thinking like roasted berries, so same hat, same. Thought.
Yeah.
So
I was
I
like,
could do gunpowder, lapsang, and the autumn mist.
Yeah. It was the smoky campfire round or the blackberry round, because you have to go and find the blackberry basket throughout the game.
Oh yeah, the blackberry. I love that.
Those were my 2 thoughts. So I had like autumn mist green and for like all of the autumn flavors, and then I had the either forest berries or the blackberry flavor. And then anything else that goes into it was like, yeah, whatever fits in there.
I'm thinking blackberry, autumn mist green, and either more gunpowder or lapsang. And I think we've overdone lapsang, so I'm thinking more gunpowder.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 30, 30, 40 with 40 autumn mist green. And 30 for the other 2.
Okay. My brain had to process that one for a second, I don't know why.
And of course, I can throw blueberries into the inclusions.
Yeah! That's what I was... Berries roasted on a campfire. That's what my profile is.
Blueberries, pink peppercorns. And how do you feel about raspberry leaves?
Raspberry leaves are good.
There we go. That way you got a little bit of that raspberry flavor, some smoke, some spice from the peppercorn, and some blueberries.
Nice. Awesome.
Toasty, roasty berries.
Toasty bear. Pink peppercorn. That's those bloobs. Whoa, don't move that. Bloobs.
And well, my first thought was another homeless organization. My second thought is maybe like a wilderness organization. Because it's not like he's homeless. He's choosing specifically to live in the wilderness.
He's chosen
live with
the
land.
wildlife.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm thinking maybe some kind of wilderness preservation org or something.
That would be... Let's see what we can find. On paper in the bioscience articles. Wilderness preservation and biodiversity conversation, keeping divergent goals distinct. When was this released? 1999!
Yo,
Hell yeah.
almost as old as I am.
What is wilderness? is the second paper that comes up when I search wilderness preservation. Maybe I should put charity at the end of that. Hold on. I'm just getting wilderness preservation. What is wilderness? Best wildlife conservation charities. That was Bruno Mars's. What was that from? That was from somebody's Google search autocomplete, wasn't it?
It was a auto translated article from like somewhere in, where was it, babe? Do you remember where the Does Bruno Mars is Gay article was from? Apparently a Spanish language gossip mag.
Ah, okay.
It got auto Google translated, and that's the meme was born.
It's so good. Does Bruno Mars is gay? Defenders of wildlife. Habitat.
Apparently, the funny part wasn't that it was just auto-translated. Apparently, it was that they published the auto-translated version on their English website.
Oh,
They
okay.
auto-translated it and then published it on as a full article.
As an English article. Yeah, okay, fair. It's like a wildlife preservation called Defenders of Wildlife.
Ooh, I like that.
Just trying to see, find any. Got like a list of like the best wildlife. There's also Charles Darwin Foundation, Durrell Wildlife. The problem is with a lot of the ones on this list are like big boy foundations, and some of them have definitely come, I'm pretty sure, not best in terms of where the money goes, from what I'm aware.
Sorry, say that again?
There's just the list that I found that had like charities. Some of them are like not the best in terms of like how much money they get versus how much money they use, from what I'm aware of. That's just based on the list that I saw. So I'm trying to. Oh, that's not a protected website. The Wilderness Foundation. Why are all these websites not encrypted? Yes, I'm using Bing. It's only because I'm currently on Edge, and I haven't gone to DuckDuckGo. I should just go to DuckDuckGo. I got the Irish Wildlife Trust. Rainforest and Wildlife Conservation for worldandtrust.org. Wordland.
For the
Irish wildlife preservation. I don't know how much work they do, because we were supposed to be getting our native trees put back into the forests like, I don't know, 5 years ago, and it hasn't happened yet. The government were supposed to be doing it. The problem is a lot of our forests, they keep getting poached by like Chinese companies to turn them into logging forests.
Oh no.
Yeah, like one of the forests that was close to where I lived was poached for a long time by this one company that they kept having to be like, no, this is a government-owned company that owns this forest. You know, it does obviously do logging stuff, but also it has to be properly protected and stuff. I can send you the Irish link anyway if you want to have a look at that. I don't know how much charity work they do. I think it's like more of an news kind of, rather than donation-based one. It's like a member-based rather than like straight-up donation-based.
There's the Wildland Firefighter Foundation.
Ooh, that would be a good one as well.
And that's already on their website, so I can just click that and not have to add it.
Cool. Perfect. We'll go with that then.
Wildland Firefighter Foundation.
Just because, especially with a lot of the conservation ones, there's a lot of charities that are like, oh yeah, we'll use your money, put that into not where it's supposed to go. Just gotta be careful. Okay, well that's our boy Linus done. We're on our last tea flavor now. And we got the Silent Mermaid. She's so pretty. But also was for me a tricky one to kind of come up with a flavor for, because
yeah, that was a weird one. I wasn't sure what to do with her.
I really wanted to do like something sea salt and citrusy, but I don't know how you would mimic that at a tea, because there's nothing, I could not find anything close to what my brain was thinking of.
You could do that Coconut Grove again.
Coconut Grove, okay. Because the thing that I ended up going to for some reason was the Earl Grey Moonlight.
I mean,
mostly
I can make that with just some orange and lavender.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just went then the route and I built something off that solely based on like name. So I ended up doing like a very lavender heavy kind of oolong Earl Grey mix, which is not what I had in my brain, but it's something that I ended up doing because out of like not being able to find anything. But if we can figure out how to make it more sea-based, I guess.
I could do Calypso Green and Coconut Grove Opal-chan.
Okay. Every time I push the talk, it goes back a bit.
I don't know why I'm drawn to this, but White Monkey for some reason. Because it's like
White Monkey.
flowers.
Yeah, White Monkey was also something that I kept being drawn to when I was like doing up my things, but could not fit it into any flavor profiles.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do White Monkey, Calypso Green, and Coconut Grove. then the inclusions will be orange and lavender.
Okay. White monkey.
I'm gonna do 50, 30, 20. 50 white monkey, 30 coconut grove, and 20 calypso.
Okay. Pineapple shit. And then cocoa nuts. Ooh.
And I'm gonna do cornflowers, orange peels, and lavender flower.
Ooh, nice.
That way we still get the sort of moonlight theme. Plus a little extra cornflowers.
Yes. But also, like, it suits the, like, colors of her hair and stuff.
Exactly.
What are your go-to teas? Ooh, CB Mage is asking what our go-to teas are in the morning. I'm kind of basic for morning teas. I tend to just grab an Irish breakfast because it's the easiest one to grab some mornings. And then in the evening time is when I'll pick up, like, some of the herbal teas I get.
So, for me, I do something similar, but a little more involved. So, like, my go-to morning ritual at this point, when I don't have coffee, is making a pot that holds 2 cups, 2 servings of my Heavenly Chorus tea.
Alright, okay.
And filling the cup that I use with it with Irish breakfast.
Ah,
first.
nice.
So that way I have Irish breakfast to start with, just so I have something strong to wake me up.
Yeah.
And then once I'm more awake, I can sit and enjoy a couple cups of Heavenly Chorus tea.
That's nice. It's a nice way to do it. Because I'm like, I need the caffeine kick from a strong black tea in the morning, so that's kind of why I grab that. And then we're like, in the afternoon, maybe brew something else, depending on in what time I go in and take a break, I'll brew something else.
Meanwhile, I am a caffeine junkie, so like 3 cups of tea in the morning. I mean, they're small cups. They're like 6-ounce cups. They're like teacup cups.
No, when I say I have a cup, I have like a pint of tea in the morning. Because I have like one of those, if anyone saw my tweet earlier when I was having tea, I have one of those like giant glass pint cups that had like the glass frosting on them that I got at Comic-Con years ago and have been using, and it's great to have just a big cup of tea.
It is.
So that's it. I think I'm calling this flavor profile Seafoam something. Seafoam Tropics? Sure, that's what my flavor profile is. A pint of tea sounds so good right now. Go get yourself brewing some tea. If you have tea, make yourself a cup of tea. Join us on our tea. I'm currently drinking the opposite of black tea now. I'm actually drinking one of the teas that we brewed last year during our tea brewing stream for Stardew teas. It's the Junimo flavor tea.
Completely forgetting all of my keybinds.
I do that regularly. Regularly. Especially when I switch between different models, I have like slightly different expressions set up. I'm just like, what did I bind this thing to? I can't remember. Yeah, I have the Junimo at the moment. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna drop the link to the teas again. I thought I had a button for that one. I think I might have taken it out. Alright, I gotta type. It's exclamation mark T. If you want to get the link for the Stardew Valley teas. That we blended last year. And these ones would be up on it now as well to have a look at. And Ellie has made a handful of other characters off stream. So they made Birdie off stream, I think. I can show you these now. Hold on. These are all the teas that we blended on stream together. These are all the ones from last year, and what Ellie has done in their free time. Oh god, why have you stopped scrolling? Why are you interneting bad? Ah, my browser is frozen. Please don't break on the internet. I can't do anything. Hello? Excuse me for a second while I task manager this. Why are you broken?
The mermaid label is a little low quality.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It was hard to find, even for me, I couldn't get a,
shot is so hard.
Yeah, there is no, like, sprite, PNG in the files, or, like, that I didn't check the files, I checked the wiki, and the wiki has, like, most of them. The wiki does not have that specific sprite. So I got the screenshot that's available on the wiki of that scene that she pops up in at the Pirate Grove, and I just photoshopped. But like it's still fairly low quality because you are screenshotting probably like a 1080p screenshot. So yeah, my browsers are frozen. I hope stream's okay and that the internet's fine. I can't actually access anything. I'm gonna have to close and reopen. I can't close that. Why can't I close that?
So my flavor description is an ocean of flavor for a warm cup to soothe your throat on a rainy day.
Oh, nice. That's actually... Oh, you know what happened? I think all my different browsers just started hogging my CPU. When I closed everything, it went up to 100%. I was like, oh god, no! Please don't crash. Every time I've had issues with my CPU running high, OBS has stopped encoding. And stream broke, so it's kind of spooky.
And I'm picking ASL for deaf kids for
yes,
the charity.
I have been. That was one of the things I was supposed to try and learn was Irish Sign Language. I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet because I've been trying to learn other things instead. But it's a goal I want to do is people to learn sign language. One of my friend's mums is actually deaf, and I was like gonna ask her about getting some resources because there's not much online but for resources, unfortunately, and these for Irish Sign Language, and you kind of have to go to classes for it here.
Yeah, same. I mean, so, but the only things we really have other than classes around here are apps that you can get. And most of them are basically just dictionaries.
Yeah, which is not really that useful when you're like, why can't Duolingo have sign language on it?
Right. Like it's cool, but it doesn't teach you the syntax and grammar. It's good for vocab, it's good for like learning all of the signs, but it's not good for how to put it together.
Yeah, it's tough to learn when you can't get the resources.
Yeah.
But if you can afford to go to classes, or you can find some community classes, would recommend. I don't know, I still think it should be included in like school curriculums to be able to learn how to do sign.
Alright, so I have a question.
See?
For our last tea, I kept this a secret. How do you feel about an anniversary year 2 electric boogaloo?
Hell yeah! I'm in for anniversary number 2 electric boogaloo.
But that means we have to figure out what flavor we want.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna try and fix my browser real quick while we both have a little think about what we can come up with. Give me a sec. I need to fix this so you guys can see what I'm looking at. That's not it. There you go. This is RTs. Let's go to create a blend in a new tab so I can have a Steve. Alright. What kind of flavor were you what? Flave. Flave. I need to think. I don't know what kind of vibes we want to go for.
All I can think of are sprinkles.
Hell yeah, like confetti in there? Add some sprinkles? Okay. What goes well with sprinkle? We could do... I guess we could do like a really, birthday cake? Could we do a birthday cake themed tea?
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking, was like a birthday cake.
How would we make birthday cake themed tea? Lavender. Vanilla something.
Vanilla oolong, sprinkles, and I'm not sure what else. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh, apparently your captions broke.
Oh no. Hold on, I'll stop and start them again and see. I need to probably... You might need to send me a link again.
Okay.
That's because my browser broke, unfortunately. Alright, you working now? Vanilla oolong. Butterscotch?
Ooh, butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Sprinkles in there.
Butterscotch, vanilla oolong.
Cream? There's always cream on cakes.
I was gonna ask white peony. What do you think of that?
Ooh, yes. I love it's one of my top flavors for teas. It's blossom. Succulent blossom. Actually, this would be super sweet. Very nice. Very cakey.
I'm gonna do 60, 20, 20. 60 vanilla oolong, 20 each white peony and butterscotch.
Okay.
How do you feel about just sprinkles? Just
three things of sprinkles? Hell yeah.
3 things with sprinkles.
I don't have a picture for this one. This was a surprise. This one was a surprise. I don't have a picture for this one. I'll make a picture for this one later so that we can have it up on the I'm gonna make a GIF of this and put it up on Twitter and in the Discord to have a look at. For if you want to see what we end up making, I'm gonna make a little GIF of our slideshow. This is gonna be tasty. I kept thinking this was a Mario song, and then I realized, oh no, it's Kiki's Delivery Service. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. I'm very excited for all of the, like, magic-themed games that are being released this year. A lot of the indie very magic-themed. Very much magical releases. I'm like scrolling through to see who's online to pick who we can raid later. Remember people. Why are my CPU so goddamn high? I'm very worried that my CPU is gonna die out in me soon. Cause it's been acting rough on stream a lot recently. I don't have too many things open more than I normally do. That really. I'm gonna have to come up with a little drawing for this on my own time, because I don't think I can open Photoshop right now. I'm gonna put up a little.
Just send you the link, the image I made.
Yeah, that would also be helpful. I'm gonna put up a little GIF of our PowerPoint for all of our tea blending on Twitter after stream. It's nice to look back on, figure out what we did.
There we go.
Awesome. That's so cute. So much confetti.
Yes.
I have so many folders for images. Tea labels. Salé. Copy and paste so that's the correct size and just change the picture this way. Oh, I should have copy pasted where the image is located in my system. There you go.
The biggest question.
C. Wow!
What?
Okay, we're getting raided at the moment. Sorry.
Oh no! Hello, readers.
Welcome to the stream.
What charity do we do?
That's a great question. I was like sitting there like I have no idea what charity to put this one towards.
We could do Child's Play.
Ooh, what ones that do?
It's improving the life of kids in hospitals with toys and games.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that sounds like a really good one.
I figure since
Rania, thank you so much for the raid. I heckin' appreciate it. Yes.
Supporting that.
Support the kiddos. Give them some fun things to do when they're in a not so fun situation.
Alright.
Oh my goodness. Let me give you a shout out. I'm just gonna welcome in all of our raiders while you finish setting that up. Let me give you a shout out. Timing, I know. We just finished up our last tea for the day, so we're like kind of maybe finishing up soon. We might do some Stardew. I don't know. We need to see how everyone's feeling, but I really appreciate the raid. Well, you guys are doing paper, please. How did that go? Did you make sure? Were you nice to Potato Man? Were you nice to the little Potato Man in Papers, Please? I hope so. I watched a lot of playthroughs of Paper, Please, but I haven't gotten around to playing it myself. I would love to be able to play it, but I hope you had a fun stream. I hope you had a lot of fun playing it. Let me give you a little Twitch shout out as well that comes through the Twitch, because that way you get it up in your thing. Yes, the dude in red, he's my favorite. I love him. He's a cute little man. He's just a cute little man trying to get in, okay? I think he's everyone's favorite in Favorite Please. Such a fun character. Let me introduce myself for everyone who's joining on the raid though. Hello, I'm Opal-chan. I'm a non-binary space neko. I use they, them, or she, her pronouns, and I am a variety streamer and currently joined with the wonderful OwliePlays.
To the Stardew Teas page.
Which we have a multi-stream pay. Oh, I actually have it. I have it. Yeah, I always have it on. I have it like as a little timer for people to check out. If you guys ever want to check out teas, it's !T, which should bring you to last year's anniversary tea. And you can from there check out all of the teas, but also it might update with all of the newest teas there in that second link. So you get all the teas listed there. We just blended, how many teas was that we went through? Like 17 teas. Hell yeah, that's a lot of tea. But yes, I am a variety streamer, do lots of different types of things. I tend to play a lot of chill games. We do Stardew Valleys on Wednesday, and we're currently brewing teas based on Stardew Valley to put up on Adagio tea to celebrate doing a collab for 2 years of 2 years of Stardew Valley IRL. Lots of Stardew Valley here. But I also do a lot of indie games. Love showcasing indie games. I play lots of like chill, cozy games. Sometimes I do some horror stuff. Sometimes I do art and VTuber making things, and sometimes I do like crafty things. This weekend we're actually going to be making some Junimos by crocheting. Yeah, just a lot of different stuff going on. We try and have cozy chill time. Sometimes we get a lot of scuff, which makes it a bit chaotic, so it's somewhere between cozy chaos, you know, it's fine. Rania says it was fun. I'd stick around, but I gotta do some stuff, so I hope you guys have a fun, or having fun if you guys keep going. Thank you so much, Rania, and I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day and get all the stuff you need to get done. Done. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you again. Yeah. Would you like to do half an hour of Stardew, or are we gonna finish up early today?
I was gonna say, can we finish up early? Because it's 5:40 by me, and
This is fair. It's Din-Din's time.
Yeah.
Time to get tasty foods.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty. That's all G with me. I'll make that GIF to put in my taggy thing that I do after stream normally, but do you have a specific person you would like to raid today?
Let me check.
Is it this always surprised me that people on Wednesdays?
Right? Wednesdays seem to be like everybody's on. It's like hump day, I guess. Everyone wants.
Sometimes I have like more options of raids on a Wednesday than I do on like a Saturday.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Do you want to raid a big streamer?
We could totally raid a big streamer. Who's on at the moment?
Because there is someone playing Sims 4 that Robin and I are a huge fan of. It's Ambiguous Amphibian.
Oh, I love that name.
He's a very, very chill guy. Very, very, like, good ally. Very chill. Pretends to be an edgelord, but totally isn't.
Okay, love that. Love the vibes. I just joined stream. I see it's Kermit the Frog themed alerts. Love this. Dank Kermit.
It is, and Robin says we should do it because she wants to be his friend.
Okay, this is fair. I'm down for this. I'm down for some fun random